Hey, okay, we're back.
Hello.
It's Tuesday Chaos Construction, and it is slightly less chaotic today, but we have only begun.
Yes.
So it will be good. First, we're sharing some links out, and then it looks like we got a lot of people doing some painting today. I'm going to do some organizing, possibly some painting, possibly some building of orc terrain. I have not yet completely decided on what I want to do. But other than that, we're here. We're glad to have you all here.
Yep.
It's really weird for me not to be able to see comments. It's freaking me out a little bit.
I will report back if anyone's being mean.
So, not that they're being mean, but I want to make sure that we say hello to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the chat open too, so I'm going to be paying attention this time.
We've changed our setup yet again.
Yay.
So, we've got this camera. We have camera 2, which is our overhead shot for Brandon and I. Hi.
Hello.
And then we've got the regular one, but the close-up camera, which is over on that side of the table. Excellent. So I will not be facing you as I make camera changes, because that's how I am. Super rude.
All right. I am just posting to Facebook and Discord and all of the good things.
Excellent. Charlie, you want to tell us what you're doing today?
I am going to work on getting the weird foam clay pond painted.
The water feature is
The
back.
water feature, because I want to do the actual water part.
Yeah.
And I need to paint it so I can do the water part. But I saw a deal where you could use clear Elmer's glue. And I didn't watch how they did it, so I gotta
And like mix it with paint?
Yeah, so I gotta like actually watch it because it looked really good, but it looked like there were multiple people who were doing it where I think somebody had done like kind of like a layer, they let it dry, and then like they painted some ripples onto it,
yeah.
and then let it dry really well, and then like did other glue layers. And then there's someone else who did like just like a drop of blue into some clear glue, like blue paint into the blue, and the pigment kind of goes through it, and then the clear glue dries looking watery.
You should try the mica stuff too.
Ooh, like I could do like some test patches on something
and we have
else
some
to
extra
see.
cardboard if you want to try some on cardboard before you try it on
before
your...
I put it in my guy. Yeah.
Okay, Lexi, I hope is taking selfies.
Yeah, Lexi is taking amazing selfies.
All right, Lexi, what are you working on today?
I am working on promoting the stream on our Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to be painting some Nighthaunt from Age of Sigmar, which is a Warhammer game version.
Or do you want me here?
Yeah, we can show. This is very intricate. Detail.
I am painting the most important model in my army today, which is not at all scary. She is very white right now, so she's very hard to see.
bright.
There is
very
a
bright.
lot of light.
Her
Yeah,
name is
we're a
Lady
little oversat.
There's
Olinder.
some contrast on there. You can figure it out,
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, so you're painting, and painting spindly stuff. All right, excellent.
Yep.
Brandon, what are you working on today?
At the moment, since I have to wait for stuff to dry, I will be working on building some of my Beast Snagga boys for my orc army.
Brandon got a really good start on an orc army for his birthday.
Nice.
All Charlie got was half a cake with a lot of fondant on it.
Hey,
Shout out to Chris.
my husband took me out for sushi.
Okay, that
So
counts.
like, I don't know. I'm gonna say it's all right.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Shout out to Chris for the amazing gift of those orcs.
Yeah, Chris did a really good
cool.
job.
I am ready to paint, and I'm not at all scared, and it's going to be great.
It's going to be amazing.
Awesome.
Because we have mistakes. And then today, I've got some organizing I need to
Somebody's
do.
coming in, we're in trouble.
And then I might be building some terrain for Brandon's new orc army, just so he can have some special trashy looking terrain.
Okay.
I think Anthony's coming in to help with the contrast. Anthony, I've got that still on if you want to have something on camera. Can you put the...
Yeah. Let's let's see how
It wouldn't be a Chaos
Render.
Construction Crew without a off-camera appearance by our producer,
Oh, there we
Anthony.
go.
Yeah,
Yay.
thanks
And
producer
you was off
Anthony.
camera when you showed it, when he fixed it.
Yay!
This is Lady Olinder, Mortarch of Grief. That's her full title.
She's pretty cool. Yeah, that's
She's
a much
very
better
cool.
shot.
So intricate, so
All right.
beautiful. I'm like really looking forward to seeing how you
I'm going to do a base coat of Nylak Oxide and Lamian Medium. I am not saying these names right, by the way. Nikolai.
Yeah, Brandon can help us with that because
No,
he has
it's
a
like
lot of
Nike.
The
paint.
oxide like turns coppery, right?
No,
No.
it turns stuff glowy blue.
Oh, it's glowy blue.
It's kind of
Oh,
like
shit, okay.
Tesseract glow.
But blue?
Yeah.
Okay.
But instead of making like contrasting to other stuff, it's kind of just like a glowy blue. Like, you know the Tesseract from Marvel? Kind of has a glowy flip.
Oh, I need paper
Like that
towels.
does.
That's what I forgot.
Oh, we have
why,
some in the cabinet. Just a
perfect.
second.
Thank you so much.
I swear we just need to make a checklist of all the stuff we need in here for this. The Magic streams are so much easier to do. It's like two Magic players in here.
cards.
Yeah.
Yep, and now I start.
I need to be hit by inspiration. Oh, I 100%.
You should look up what a stompa is. You could try and make something look similar to that, or try making an orc workshop.
Oh, I'm just making terrain, but it's going to involve this fishtail.
It's gonna involve this fish.
100%
tail.
going to involve that fishtail.
It's a shark tail, and sharks aren't fish. Actually, sharks are fish. That's my bad.
What's happening? Is the shark back?
The
shark's
shark is
coming back.
the back half of the shark is back.
Nice.
Probably some wooden blocks. I feel like that's appropriate.
And we'll get a little bit of water up in this mix.
Ooh.
Put some
Because
bottom
what's the
caps
number
on
one rule
there.
of painting?
Ah! That's the number
Mistakes are
one
going to
rule.
happen.
Thin your paints.
Yes. So I have a nice little mix of glowy blue green, and I'm gonna coat most of her in that because that's gonna be a nice little sort of coat for
See,
her.
this is called glistening black. That's not what I was looking for. So I think what I want is like there to be some shimmer like in my rocks, as if there might be like ore inside of them,
So do we have
Oh,
any
that's kinda
clippers?
cool.
right? So I don't know how many.
I have some
That's
clippers
a
too.
plan. That's an idea.
That is a plan. I like it.
Okay, you need clippers and a mold line remover.
Yep. I forgot to
I
bring
think
I
we're
did
out
pick
here.
up the new speed paint starter set for me.
She's
if you
so,
guys want to borrow speed paints.
Oh, nice.
Lady Olinda is so wiggly. Like every time I brush her, she's just like, I'm gonna fall off. And I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
"Please
that
don't."
is
She's so spindly,
super
right?
wiggly.
That doesn't look good at all.
You guys gotta believe me that I'm
it
not.
just doesn't look good because Lexi.
Okay, sounds super bad out of context.
What happened to my spray paint can lid?
Dude, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just the Hulk. I was just trying to open it for Brandon, and then I like snapped it off, and I was like,
Out.
Speaking of things that I've broken this week, I have completely lost Lady Olinder's arm that holds her Staff of Midnight. And like, I know with such certainty in my heart that I'm never finding it.
It's just gone
gone.
forever.
Wait, was it in the store when you did it?
No,
Oh,
I
okay,
actually have no
good.
idea. I just kind of woke
Yeah,
up and it was
because
gone.
For some reason,
You just woke up and it was gone.
for some reason in
Did
the
you fall
store-
asleep with her?
Yeah. No, she was in my room, and then I woke
What
up.
brush are you using?
I don't know, man.
For
It's
some
okay. No,
reason,
I'm asking seriously. Like
I
what brush?
seriously don't know.
Can I see the tip?
Seems
Yeah, it's just-
like
I just want to
every-
coat it.
Okay, so maybe try this one
we
because
have,
it's like
Can we look at chat?
gentler and fanning.
I can't
Does that
see
make
chat.
sense?
That's
I'm the
very
only one
helpful,
who
And then
can't.
just gentle.
Maybe I
That's
should
extremely
put
helpful. That's
Twitch
coating
on
it
my
much
phone
better
because
than
I don't
Is
think
it?
they're looking
Yeah,
at chat
okay,
at
good.
all.
That's giving much more the effect that I
Yeah,
was
let's
actually
look at
searching.
chat real fast.
Awesome. So what I did was hand Lexi a fan brush.
Should I go get my
and if
tablet
you don't know
and
what a
put it on
fan brush
Twitch?
looks like,
No, I
it
can-
looks like
my-
a fan.
It
My
does look
notebook
like
is
a
right
fan.
down there. Are you guys looking at chat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody's
there's
chatting.
no chat.
Okay. I also didn't share it on my Facebook page today. But, yeah. Okay. So, well, you know what? Maybe I'm just going to end up cutting stuff. You know, I don't think I have like a cutter. I think that's the thing I did not bring in with me. Is some kind of knife. And you guys are like, we don't care. We're working on our project.
No.
Once I
Good
get
luck
this-
on
Do you
your
need a
own.
clipper?
No, I was going to cut some hot foam.
Oh.
And it's on the bottom shelf over there.
I can get it in just a
So
second.
you would maybe have
I
to
can get
unmic
it.
and
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, I can.
I'll get it.
Oh, you got it? All right, thanks, Brandon.
You got to unmic to get all the way over there. All right.
And then for her face, I'm gonna do like a very lighter version of that with more lawn medium and less.
I see.
less.
To like make it be more translucent.
Yeah, because her face do be translucent.
So there's a battery down there and there's a back down there.
Like a little red thingy. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
And her arm that is broken off. We don't have to talk about it. I did find a new arm for her on eBay. It was $11,
Oh,
Oh,
and I paid for it.
okay. Yeah.
of course
I mean,
you
what
did.
else do you do?
Of course you did.
Are they both supposed to be this way?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, she's not got a nice translucent coat on her.
Explodes.
Yeah.
Just no,
Please don't explode the store.
no exploding in store.
That would be
please.
bad.
So what you're telling me is that I am allowed to explode outside of the store.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want outside of the store. That's
I
up
hold
to your
no
papa.
responsibility for your exploding outside of the store. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna do maybe a 6x4
I need to like
piece of
find
terrain.
out what she looks like because I don't know what she looks like, to be honest.
So I brushed on just like
Just
a
go
little
with the
bit of
flow.
like a thin like
Just go with the flow. You
coat
got
to
it,
try
dude.
and like add some depth over here to my rocks because they're all kind of monotone. I don't know. I think
Lady
I'm gonna have to do that a
Linder
couple of
is
times.
the general of my army,
I
which
don't know how this
basically means
works.
that if she dies, I am not in a great position.
Okay.
Excellent.
So she's very important to me, personally. I love her, and I think that I really want to paint her well and do her justice. And I've already lost her arm, so we're kind of like on a bad note here. But
So
I
what we're
think
saying is like you're probably gonna disappoint Lady.
Lady Olinder,
Yeah.
just put some respect on her name. No, I'm just kidding.
Sure. Oh,
Wow.
Just kidding.
I hear that. So is that what you just tell everybody you're playing against? You got to put some respect behind her name.
Yes.
Is that it?
Everybody who plays against me in AOS knows that I am the most threatening person in the world. And every day
And
I
yet
what-
the least likely to
yeah.
follow through with those threats.
I'm the most likely to
Follow through with those threats?
yes.
Excellent. That's good to know.
No, I don't make threats. I just start attacking until they're dead.
So Brandon has a war report because he played a game on Sunday
Nice.
here in the store.
Saturday.
Saturday. here
Oh,
in
the
store.
birthday.
When you get older, time has no meaning.
Yeah, facts.
But we played a 4-person elimination thing. Well, we teamed up. So it was Brandon's Tyranids, and I was using Nurgles. And we were against an army of Cadians and some other group I don't remember. Do you remember what the other group was, Brandon?
So Cadians and
What were the mechs from?
Knights.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Hey, hot foam cutter is hot when you touch it with your finger.
This is true.
Did you burn yourself?
No, I just accidentally ran it up
Like,
against my
scraped it?
fingernail.
Okay.
It was like, oh, hey, I can feel
That
that
is
now.
a warm
I'm
temperature.
pretty sure Van, the one who is playing with us, is watching the stream right now.
Oh, hey, Van.
Yeah.
And
Excellent. So I'm just using a hot foam cutter to cut a piece roughly 6x4, which I think is one of the terrain element sizes for
Let's
40K.
get this
And if I'm
lady-
wrong, doesn't matter.
Can you hand me a green? I don't know what
we should
green.
make something.
Do you want a
so
bright
that
green
we
or a
can,
dark
Like a
green?
mid-
put
mid
stuff
green.
inside of it. Kind of like
Do you want it to be on the blue
a
side or
building.
the yellow side?
Blue side.
Something that we could put something inside of it. It's
kinda
going to
like
be
a-
limited to
This is
what
a little
materials
on
I
the dark,
have.
but
We could try
that?
something like second
Maybe like
floor.
I'm looking for like
that's a little yellow.
like a vine green. I don't know.
After I'm done with this, instead of painting
Try
this
it.
in,
Is
I
that
might
gobby
This one's
skin
fine.
still?
This one's
Okay.
fine.
What
add
the other thing you
more
could do
shading
is
on
what
it
I was
with
thinking
that,
is if this one's a little.
Oh, and then I'm gonna use this one for now.
Well, what I was thinking is this one. It's like on
Actually,
the
I'm gonna
bright
use
of
Wizard's
leaf.
Orb for her robe,
Oh, that needs a mixing bowl.
and then I'm gonna use. I was too much paint, and then I'm gonna use.
The XPS glue, is it still up in the cabinet? Can I get some of that, please?
It is right here. This
Yeah,
is
I need some glues.
all of those things.
You got it.
You're in the middle, man. You gotta pass things on.
me.
All right. We're gonna
Would you
do a
like
light
on this
green.
orc train? Let's see. How about well, the spaceships are kind of big. I got some dead human bodies. We could do that.
The other thing I was thinking
Dead
is,
humans.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know
Would
what
you
No.
like a?
No, I know.
I think this is a dog, but it looks like a
Just a
giraffe.
because you want it to be.
Actually, I think I'm doing my own thing, honestly.
I know. That's why I was going to mix it
Oh,
down
oh, right here.
and see if I
alright.
could get a.
I was gonna do a dry brush with a lighter green over mid cloak thing, so that it kind of pops out a little bit. I don't know what I'm talking
What
about,
we
to be
could
honest.
do, since I have a bunch of extra Gretchen, do you know what Gretchen are?
Not that
I
one.
don't know
almost
what
put
are
it in
And
there.
I don't.
They're
yeah, don't do
basically
this.
the tiny little goblin boys.
Oh, okay.
This looks like something the orcs would make for Gretchen. What we could do, make it a little Gretchen car crash.
Okay.
'Cause-
Well, I'm building the
Into it.
train, so today you get what I'm building.
okay.
Me and Charlie
We'll
are
see how
tag
it
teaming
works.
this.
I'm doing like some color mixing over here, trying to. I want to get like a. Okay, so what I'm gonna do.
Did you bring Elmer's glue today?
No, because it's gonna take like
What was your thought?
no, because the paint, like if the paint has to happen and it has to dry before I can.
Oh, so you're just painting
Yeah,
the
I
bottom
need
level.
to get it like painted, like the rocks painted and stuff, so I can start throwing glue at it. Because I don't want to mess up the glue once I have.
I'm so stressed because I'm like, this is so. I can't stress. She's so important to my army, and I'm like, I don't want to mess her up. I can always repaint her, I
Silly
guess,
goose.
so it's fine.
Well,
Yeah,
all
but
I
you're not
have is
gonna
like
mess her up. You're doing a
plastic
great
glue
job.
and foam glue. I didn't bring a normal
I'm
glue.
gonna do some like dark blue tips.
Okay, well, I like this color, but it's not doing the thing that I wanted it to do. I'm trying to learn how their pigments work, but
Yeah.
like,
So explain to us what you're looking for when you're looking to see like how pigments work.
so what I don't know is the army painter, like how pigmented each of the colors are, like each of the paints are, because like these lighter colors like Caracal or Kraken Skin and like Void Shield Blue, I'm learning that they have probably a lot of, I think probably titanium oxide, the white
So
stuff
they've got
in
the
them.
whiter stuff.
So it makes them really opaque, and then they're gonna like shift colors really strongly. But then when some of the medium colors I think
Yeah.
have as much of like the colored pigment, but they don't have the titanium oxide in them. So then I think that white stuff is really strong as far as like
Yeah,
shifting.
titanium oxide is used to make stuff like
white,
super white.
And I just think
Is it
like
a type of paint?
it's a
It's a
like a powder
Yeah.
pigment thing that makes things look white. You know how deodorant is like super white and kind of chalky? That's
Yeah.
like the main thing in deodorant that makes it white and
yeah.
chalky.
Okay.
So I just think it's that. And so I just am experimenting with that. I know like Megan's probably done it a ton, right?
Well, and I know for a lot of paint companies, they'll have online like,
Right.
here's what our paints look like.
Are we,
Yeah.
Are we looking at chat yet?
when you're mixing them wet,
Yeah,
though,
so
like
these
they
two
just
are looking at
behave
chat.
differently, I think.
Yeah, we have no chatter so far.
And how many people are
Did you
watching
put it on the
stream?
Crazy Squirrel page?
Yeah. People are just like, I am uninterested. It is Tuesday.
They sleepy.
They sleepy. It's spring end of spring break.
Yeah, but we do. We have some folks watching, so
Good. Well, hello, folks who are watching.
yeah, it's good to see you, everyone.
We're just, I'm building random orc terrain using foam bits I've cut off of other things, but also using the completely wrong glue because
100%.
I don't think we have just regular glue in the room.
Yeah.
We have plastic glue and XPS foam glue.
The XPS foam glue, I think, is just Elmer's glue.
Yeah, which is what I'm trying to use right now.
It's not great though.
To see if it will.
Wait, what are you trying to build over there? What's happening?
I'm just building terrain.
Oh,
So he got a new orc army, and the thing about orcs is they will build out of whatever they find. So I've cut a base that's about the right size, and I was thinking about doing something like this, maybe leaving it where it can open and close, but like putting, I don't know, putting like some kind of top on it.
okay.
I don't know. So I'm
Yeah.
gluing random stuff to this foam board.
I like it because, like, yeah, they're like, this is a place where we can store something in, and
Right.
like they don't care. It's just whatever they found.
Or I could, I do have my small set of screwdrivers in the cabinet now.
Mm-hmm.
And I could just take off this front hardware so it doesn't look so dime store.
Right.
Everyone's got to place bets in the chat. How long will it take me to break off a piece of Lady Olinder?
5 seconds.
Oh no, she's already passed the 5 seconds.
It's true.
Already passed the 5 seconds. I do, so one of these weeks I want us to do a, I keep watching these videos that are like, you can speed paint a mini in 30 minutes and I've yet to reach that number. So I think one week we each pick a mini and we just try to speed paint it in
Oh,
30
God.
minutes.
30 minutes, 100%. Like that will break.
Because
my
I don't
brain.
actually think that's a thing that is possible to do.
I mean, for someone,
Yes, but not for us.
no.
hate
I will
And I think
be-
it's a lie when they're like, you can do this in 30 minutes. I'm like,
I'll
no,
be
no,
in
you
such
can't.
a panic. Like, you have any idea? I'm like, no, but my detail.
I've seen you panic. I 100% no. 100% no, it's going to be a problem.
probably
hey,
going-
I had I had a major breakthrough this weekend, and then had therapy yesterday, so I got to talk about it
Excellent.
immediately. Wow, let me tell you.
Yes, it's also like we
I
do
might
talk
be a
about mental
control
health a lot
freak.
here because mental health is important.
Yes.
Guess
is
what?
very
I'm a
important.
control freak.
You're a
and
control freak?
you wouldn't have never guessed, right?
I'm shocked, I tell you.
Right, but like I did kind of know that, but no, there was some other stuff related to it, but like also, hi mom, I love you. Just so you know, I do, in case you're watching. But also, apparently, I have some stuff, and like, I have these girlfriends that keep ending up in my life that have similar trauma packages to my mother, and then I can't fix them. But like, because I respond in such a helper way to all of their emotional stuff.
Yeah.
You know, my mom got therapy, right? And I'm getting therapy, but like I'm getting, like, we all have layers, right? And stuff.
Yeah,
And like I've dealt with a lot of stuff with my dad because it was really much more direct, you know?
Easier identifiable.
Yeah. And then like with my mom, it's not about like, my relationship with my mom is really actually pretty good. I enjoy hanging out with my mom. We play video games together. Like she comes to visit every year, at least once, sometimes twice. So it's not that, it was more just that like that helper mode that I had learned when she was still being abused when I was a kid. I never learned how to turn that off. And if someone recognizes that, they don't mean to, right? But like, I can't stop helping them and they can't stop
Being
using
helped.
me.
Yeah.
And I finally recognized that like this series of like this person and then this person and this person that have like really drained me, and then not because they wanted to. It's like, oh my God, they're all my mom. And Matt was like, I've been telling you this. And I was like, you have? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, I couldn't hear it till I figured it out myself.
There you go.
And he's like, that's how therapy works. I was like, good thing I get to see Joanne tomorrow. So, so we talked about it, and Joanne was like, wow, it sometimes takes me years to get people to a point like this. And I'm like, I'm a control freak. And she's like, yeah, it's what you're going to do. You're going to like acknowledge that someone wants something from you.
And then you're going to tell them to get out.
And then you're going to feel that obligation. And that's okay.
Right.
You can feel the obligation, but you're going to not act. And I was like, oh.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm just not acting. That's what I'm doing for the next.
For sure, I believe you.
Can I get you to act for me?
I just got my
Yes.
I think the glue sticks are in the cabinet,
Oh, you want glue
and
sticks? Oh,
since
yeah,
I have
yeah.
no glue that will work, I
Can
want
you
to
hand
try
me Matt
this.
White?
The little glue sticks, I thought they were in one of your boxes.
I think we
I
took
just
them out.
got my first
Okay.
Or wait,
toy
did we
gun.
put them in a little box?
I thought they fit in the.
Heck yeah.
They're not
red
in that
thing.
one. They did, but I took them out
You did?
because
Okay, do
they
you know where
weren't.
you put them?
Squeak.
I'm gonna go look.
I don't know where Matt White is, but I'll find it someday.
They're 100% not in here.
Someday.
So I think they're just in like the large box lid.
But yeah, like I was right. Says Grizzle Fluff. Oh, that's your. That's Matt.
That's my husband telling me he was right.
I'm just texturing the base.
Making it look all beat up.
Heck yeah. I am painting the hair of my handmaidens, my ghostly handmaidens, on Miss Lady Olinder.
Found some more paints.
Tell me there were some glue sticks in there.
I'm looking. Oh, here they are.
I like glue. I like glue. It tastes
Just
good.
stop. Oh no, I have just hot glue that is dripping out of the hot glue gun. right.
It's so hot.
And I know that it is warm, so I do not want to touch it.
Glue tastes good.
What? You know when you get in here and you're like, oh no, and you see something, you're like, that was another thing I was gonna do. I shouldn't have touched anything.
That's why we have a cabinet of stuff.
I know. But now I'm looking for my other. There's a bit that I'm missing.
What is your bit?
Bits and
Oh,
bobs.
hey, while you're in there, I have a little tiny screwdriver set on the top shelf, right in the middle. It's like right by your right ear.
Also,
Nope, it's a little red, clear thing. Yes.
Also, for some reason, there's a phenomena that keeps going on in the store when
Thank you.
if you drop something, it instantaneously goes to the back rooms.
It does. That's how we do it here.
There's actually some teleportation circles in the store that we don't actually know the location of, but they just sort of appear
Right.
at their own will. It is a little problematic sometimes, but you know, we make do.
Listen, the world is a mysterious place. The store is even more mysterious.
This is true.
Exactly.
I love painting, actually.
Do you want these knives?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a healthy question to ask this room. Would you like this sharp thing?
Easily scrape and clean cutting mats.
Can
left
I
cleanly.
can I clean guts?
No,
Oh
that
my
is not.
So.
That's not this kind of podcast.
I got the urge the other day. This is okay. This sounds bad saying it like that, but I got the urge the other day to like go fishing,
Yeah.
and I've never like had the urge to go fishing. And I was like, I'm gonna go get a fishing license and a fishing kit. And I'm gonna learn how to fish.
That is a random.
And I think it was because it was such a nice day, and I didn't know how to process what to do on a nice day. So I was like,
Yeah.
what if I just went and sat by a lake for?
So cheese balls make
hours.
excellent bait.
Oh.
Yeah. Just pro tip.
Yes.
So
Cheese balls like the ones you buy pre-made at the grocery store?
Like little balls of cheese.
Oh, just like any cheese.
Yeah.
jury is still out on whether or not I'm actually gonna ever start fishing. But if I do, I will note that cheese balls are good bait.
I love fishing. I hate cleaning fish.
We did like corn often too, like little bits
If
of
Yeah.
when I go
Or hot
fishing,
dog?
Yeah.
I will usually just grab it and put it in a fish tank.
Your fish that you catch?
Yes.
I mean, I think that depends on what kind of fish you're catching. Trout, not really good in the fish tank,
This is true.
unless
Well,
you're
I
at
got a
Monterey.
big fish tank though.
Oh, if you have a big fish tank, that's a whole different thing.
It is.
I miss going to the coast and stuff. I haven't been to the coast in quite a while.
It's fair.
It's back
Fish.
open.
Not my favorite part of the coast. I love Morro Bay, but they're like the road to Morro Bay like collapsed.
Yeah, I thought it was rebuilt enough because there for a while during the bad times, because the road collapsed, like you could bike on the highway and there were no cars allowed. So it was, and I didn't realize that, so I missed all of it.
There are two great things in this world: money and explosions.
But you often can't afford good explosions unless you have the money.
Yes, and if you have good explosions, then you can get more money by robbing banks.
That's true.
I do
I
not
mean-
condone this legally, but I also don't disagree.
That means
This-
you do agree.
Stupid little set of screwdrivers from Radio Shack.
Dude, like
It is the
it's
best.
a great little set. Like I've seen it a few times. I knew exactly what you were looking for, and I was like, man, what a great set of screwdrivers.
I've had this thing for like, I don't know, 10 years now. And I don't think I've even lost a bit out of it.
Okay, so like what I think I want is like, what color gems do I want to be like hidden inside of my rocks?
Red.
Do we
Yes, red.
do we have like some red gemstone? We sell some red gemstone paint type stuff, right? Doesn't-
yes.
Or do you have
Do you
metallic?
want to see if there's a?
Where's the green that I?
There's
stole
not a
from you?
gemstone red in here, and I don't think I have the gemstone red. But you could use a red and try and see if the mica powder trick works. I don't know if that will work or not.
But do I still have that green you handed me?
Oh,
Or
maybe
do-
if it was like a wash.
Or I have literal plastic gemstones you could just crush into the side of it.
I didn't bring a mortar and pestle with me, if that's what you mean.
Do you guys
I'm sure
know
I have a hammer
the?
somewhere.
Crush. I see
Do
what
you
you
guys
mean.
know the song Dragonborn?
Well, now I want to see if I can make this work. So I'm going
don't.
to try a couple of different
You don't.
red paints with mica and
don't.
see what happens.
Unfortunately.
Experiment of the day.
Dragonborn is
We're
a
gonna do a drop of red
masterpiece.
wash.
I'm kind
What
of
is it from?
scared
We're gonna do
to learn what it is. But
Because
Is
it's
it
coming from me.
Dragonborn?
Yes, I do understand.
yeah, you know. So
You
I
sense
think-
our hesitation.
So in the like picture, she has her she's got like a little thorn like veil of like flowers and stuff.
Yeah.
And in the picture, it's like really muted pinks and like purples, and I really want to just do like vibrant red flowers on her.
Nice.
ooh.
Flower.
So I am not being, I'm being generous with the hot glue because it is orc based, so it does not have to look perfect.
Right.
So I'm just using the hot glue as a way to accent like,
What is?
I
The
don't know, I'm
chaos?
just building random stuff. It's chaos. So I think I'm going to put it like this on here. And I'll tack one side down and then you can kind of open it a little bit,
Ooh, I got the idea the other
but
day
not the whole way.
for the future project on Chaos Construction Crew,
Yeah.
where I make like a night haunt themed terrain where it's just like a ruined village with like
Oh, yeah, that
ghosts
could be cool.
and specters and spooks and
After I'm done
Spirits.
building a few of my boys, can I help you, Jax?
Yeah. I think I'll get it started, and then if you want to trade off on working on it when you're done with your boys, then I could maybe work on one of my AdMechs. I don't know what I'm doing. There's no
Hello,
plan.
it's Hunter. Hi,
Hunter!
Hunter was the first person to ever play AOS with me.
Nice.
Oh, was he nice?
Yes.
Was it a good game?
Yes, it was a great game.
It was a great game
Excellent.
because Lexi won on time.
It was a great game because I won because no, it was a great game because
I'm kidding.
Hunter
You
was
actually
very
won,
nice.
right?
I won sort of. It was sort of like I only won because time ran out, but Hunter was a great player and a great teacher, even though he himself had only played like 3 games before that. So it was a lot of fun.
Well, here's the news. You can like accidentally just spill like dry mica powder on it, and it'll make that shiny and just kind of stick.
That's
to
what
the
I
paint.
figured, yeah.
Right. But like, I wanted to see if I could make a metallic paint, so I'm also trying that.
Can you imagine if I just was like, yeah, Hunter taught me the first thing of AOS, and you were like, well, was he nice? And I was like, no.
No.
No, he was
Never
awful,
play with
and like I'm gonna
Hunter.
throw him under the bus on the stream.
I haven't played with anyone who's been like a bad person yet.
But there is no bus to throw him under.
Oh dang.
This is not mean.
We need to
girls.
try harder then.
Figurative.
Oh, figurative.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Good. Because it would be messy to do that physically.
This is true.
Does anybody have any sprues that I can cut up into garbage sprues?
I do not, unfortunately. Airplanes have been going crazy all day. Like, has anyone noticed that?
Yeah, they're doing National Guard's doing flights today,
Oh.
so that's why they're loud and fast and look like. I
Fighter
don't know
jets?
what they're running. What F-16s, F-18s?
F-15s, I think. I don't know. My
Okay.
brother's in the Air Guard.
F-15s? Are we? They can't be that old. Are we running F-15s here?
I don't know. That's what my brother works on.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
All right.
you got some on your.
and they're not necessarily old. They're just different.
It's an old
Nothing.
model.
Yeah.
I said she got some paint on her bosom.
What? Oh, on your thing. I was like, are you talking to Charlie?
No.
What are you talking about?
No, my Lady Olinder. I actually
Now
really
I'm just
like-
gluing stuff to glue stuff. I'm having too much fun with just like hot glue.
Hot
Add
glue's
it to
fun.
everything.
But I hate how 13-year-olds will instantly say they're a teen now and like they're so cool because you're not really a teen until you're 14.
Is that it?
Is that
Is that,
it?
is that
Is that
maybe
it?
just because you turned 14?
Did you
No,
feel like a teen when you were 13? It has a teen at the end of it. That's kind of
It
like
does
the
have a
definition.
teen at the end of it, yeah.
It's just the first,
Kind of
the
like
very
an
first
18-year-old
stage.
will be like, I'm an adult.
Right?
And you're not really an adult
Well,
until you're like 35.
like,
You're
in my
still not,
eyes,
just
if
so you
you're
know.
18, in my eyes, you're just an elder teen.
Just an elder teen when you're 18?
Yes.
In my eyes, if you're 18, you are a child.
Fair.
Well,
But I've been too far above 18
My
for a
friends that I play video games with that are in their 20s, and I'm like, all right, sweet babies, love you, take your meds.
while. Right. Exactly.
I am an old man.
I don't know what I am doing here. I'm just gluing stuff to stuff. And I think it's amazing, but I also know that I lie to myself a lot.
Okay, I'm having a lot of fun with this. I don't know if it's
I think you're
looking-
doing like literally like I'm pumped about what you're doing over there.
I'm just looking over there right now and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. I love the vibes. Love the energy.
All right.
I made like a really thin like metallic wash with some red wash and then this ruby red mica, and now I'm like dropping it into the cracks, and I'm kind of happy about
And
how
you're
that's
happy
working
about
out.
it? Excellent.
Yeah.
I need spiky bits is what I need. Oh,
Lady Olinder, I would really love it if you could just not
do
be
we
so
have the
spindly.
excess combs
I like that.
anywhere?
Oh, the combs, we should.
Because that would give me a good spiky
Oh, you want the
bit on
combs? Yeah,
top.
I know where the
Yeah,
combs
if
are.
you have access to them, I think that'd be cool.
I can even reach them, I think, without unmiking.
Because I can't remember if they were there or somewhere else.
Right here.
Sweet.
Okay, I actually really love how this is turning out, but like,
Can you pass those?
no.
Thank you.
Thank you.
any walls we could work with? Okay, we could use
Do we have any
those.
walls?
Well, like foam. Just plates of foam.
Yeah, I brought some foam over just in case. And then,
Since we could use a bunch of little, like,
yeah.
little
Wait, I
bits
really love
and
how
make
the
a little, like,
roses look.
make a little room where I could
that's
start building some
gorgeous.
stuff for it.
I really
my
like how
God,
that's
that's
looking.
beautiful.
Do we have any foam glue?
Do you want
Oh,
to do
yeah,
like a
good.
close up of it to see
Not yet.
show some
Not yet,
progress?
not
Okay,
yet.
not
Actually,
yet.
yeah. Let's do a close up to show some progress.
Close up?
Let's
All
do a
right, here we
close-up.
go. Close up camera.
I have sort of painted on some little roses on
Oh,
her.
that does look cool.
On her sort of thorn garment. That is my progress. I'm gonna do like wash over to make it look a bit more grimy because she can't just have fresh roses on her. I mean, she's dead.
Well,
She could,
I mean,
but they
somebody
wouldn't
could
last
have
very long.
put fresh roses on her.
That's true. You know what? Her worshippers. Oh my god, she has this spell that does damage because she lifts her veil and she's just so beautiful that it hurts people.
beauty hurts.
Wow.
Beauty hurts. That's true. Beauty sometimes hurts.
Like, I'm into that.
Mentally, beauty can hurt a lot.
Do you know this firsthand? From your beauty just hurting everybody?
I'm gonna make her headband.
No, quite the opposite. When I walk into the room,
I
I'm
don't
like
know what I just did.
Nurgle. I'm so ugly and gross.
You are not
That
ugly
the
and gross.
entire room
Oh my god.
No, we're not allowed to self-deprecate on this.
explodes.
On this.
No ugly
No, we
and
don't do
gross
it.
talk.
You're so cute. You don't even know it. You're freaking adorable.
Oh my
kiddo.
gosh, I'm just trying to shake this gritty gold so.
Why do you think that I wanted to be your friend? That's not why.
That's not why.
It's really
let's
not.
let's not go
you
there.
can be as cute as you want, and that doesn't make me want to be your friend.
Right.
I think, honestly, that you're just kind of cool. But
Gold.
being cute is a bonus.
Oh, hot. Okay, that's warm. Just
Jax.
heads up. That is warm. Yeah.
Heads up. Heads up.
What's that? The glue gun?
Glue gun. Still
gun?
full of hot.
Warm.
Yep.
Full
The
of
hot glue gun?
hot?
It was very warm. I accidentally got some glue on me.
It burns.
I don't know if that actually got glue on it. All right, so here's a little pile of, we're gonna call this rock or coal or something when it goes on there.
Lady Olinda, I love you.
Does she love you back?
No, she hates
I'm having far too much fun over here, y'all.
me too.
I love what you got going on. You should overhead cam a little bit of like this, whatever you're doing, because people need to know. The people need to know.
the people
they?
deserve to know.
How close is this overhead cam? All right, where's this at? I'm building little orc terrain.
Oh no, don't go that way. Go.
This way?
and
Oh.
then- yeah.
Little orc terrain. You can't see it that well. This is gonna open and close. It's just got random stuff glued to it. I think when you prime it and paint it, it's gonna look
It's
super
gonna look
good.
so wild.
So I'm excited about that.
I'm gonna do a little bit of weapon bronze for this.
And I just built a little pile of either rocks. Do the orcs have like jewels or rocks? Because now they're just gonna have little piles of rocks,
There is,
and then you can paint them as you want to.
they could most likely feed those to squigs.
There you go. So you can paint it as like food.
No, I mean like squigs eat rocks and minerals.
Well, good. Then these are gonna be super easy to prime because you're just gonna be like, it's a rock.
It's a rock. It's food.
Yes.
Come on.
I even believe that in real life. Rock is food.
Rock is food.
Food.
I mean, it's full of minerals.
Yes. Pun
This is
intended.
not.
Is anybody else
untrue.
enjoying all of the pollen?
In the air outside.
Oh my goodness. There's like this one kind of tree that like dusts like I think it's the ornamental pears.
Joke's on you. I
That,
don't
like,
have
are so, like-
allergies.
Wow.
It's just this one and it dusts
Dabbing
my
on
car.
the allergies.
Whoosh.
Dabbing on the needles.
Yeah, I definitely have at least some irritation to this ornamental pear that keeps covering my car in yellow powder.
That's
I'm pretty
rough.
lucky that I don't have bad allergies because with all
Oh,
the
I
bike
should-
riding, that would be a problem.
I should probably check on my miniatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have
I-
minis drying somewhere, you absolutely
I have
should.
pretty bad allergies.
They're
I do
out
have
back
aller.
now,
I do
but
take
they're
I do get allergy shots every once in a while. Every month actually.
Nice. That
And my
sounds
arm swells
awesome.
up, super big,
Oh.
So I need
fun.
and then it goes down, and it's great. Oh, I'm so proud of this so far.
But surprisingly, my orc minis are surprisingly indestructible. I've been playing this game in VR,
Yeah.
and I'm playing this fighting game. I slam my hand down to hit something. I
Yeah.
slam it onto my table that I've been painting on.
Yeah.
I remember smashing down onto my orc mini. It slams against the table, flies onto the ground. I think
I
it's
like the
broken, and I
subterranean wash.
chipped a lot of paint. I look at it, take my headset off. It has chipped no paint and is completely fine.
Those orc minis are pretty robust.
Yes.
They are not spindly ghosts from AOS.
Yes.
Yeah, listen.
Those of us who choose armies by like, oh, this looks cool, then we start putting them together and we're like, ooh,
What have I
yeah,
done?
that was a mistake.
Dude, orcs, now that I think about it, orcs are very fun to build.
Yeah, I debated orcs as my army because they just look like fun, and like your paint jobs can be kind of wild.
Plus, in mid match, you could always just scream, "Wah!"
Exactly.
Wah!
I mean, I'm gonna do that anyway, just to put my opponent off.
That's what I do every game of AOS. I scream wah at them,
It just scares everybody. I think it's healthy.
and they're kind of like,
Also,
that's normal for Lexi, actually.
Mid fight, you could also look at someone and just stare them dead in the eyes and say, "Daka, daka, daka."
Okay, noted. I will do that.
Okay,
If
so
you're an
I'm
orc
building
player.
Oh, just orc players? I can't do that normally?
Well,
mean, you can,
could,
but it looks
you
weird.
look weird. Like
But then again,
if
we
you're playing
work
like
in a game
Tyranids
store.
and you start saying "daka, daka, daka," I'd rather say,
A.
that is more Tyranid war cry. And
Oh, I know
now
exactly what I'll say. I'll just say boo.
Did I tell you guys there's a holiday version of Boop coming out?
No.
You're kidding.
Which holiday?
It's called Boop.
Shut up.
No, it's what it is.
No. I'm gonna cry. That's
Don't shut that door. You won't be able to get back in.
So my proposal is that once that comes out, we have a boop tournament in store.
I'm down for that.
Because I would definitely.
I'm pretty sure I could get Smirk and Dagger to buy into that.
'Cause I'm not kidding, I would host that. Like a big Halloween themed tournament for boop, but it's boop.
Boop. I just love that.
I'm gonna get like, oh my god, that'd be amazing. Oh my god, hearing our own voices is disconcerting.
We should place some bets on a weekly basis about how much hot glue will I go through. How did I make it through my life without using more hot glue?
I don't know, but like you definitely enjoy hot glue.
I do.
Whoa.
I do kind of love it. Don't
Whoa.
break anything. You know there's no room for that on the table, right?
You gonna put it on the floor over there? Okay.
So we may have just primed some stuff before this started.
Yeah, we did a little of the what is the word that
Zenithal?
you always the zenithal.
You were so lucky. If it fell, I was just gonna let you know that a bunch of Tyranid warriors
We're headed your way.
and most likely impale you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Just imagine hundreds of these sharp bits falling on you.
Can I have a dark blue?
Yeah. This is not that dark.
No, like I'm more of a bright dark blue.
Also, for some reason, Space Marines have way too big of bases.
Yeah, actually that works.
Fits their egos. Those space marines.
Yeah, but you know how like the Ultramarines
Oh my god,
are
why did it come out that
basically-
much?
You know how the
Here, I'll use a little bit of
Ultramarines
it.
basically have plot armor?
Yeah.
For my water. So.
It's not because they're the main Space Marines. No, I just realized something. Since different orc colors mean different things,
Yeah.
so the red one means fast, the yellow one means the rich, like rich and gold, and
Yeah.
the green is just the fight, big and strong. And then
Oh,
there
like
was-
vitality maybe?
And
Okay.
then the purple, because all of them are green, so like just
So they feel big and strong because they're
Yeah.
green.
Yeah.
Like they
And then-
associate that. Okay.
oh.
So they're
also,
like
did I-
super mutants out of
Also,
Fallout.
did I mention that they can warp reality with their beliefs?
That's how it all works, right?
Yeah.
Like their magic is like based on
Yeah,
their
no, in
if they all
40K.
believe. Right, that's how orcs
Yeah.
work, right?
They
That's
literally
really cool.
made a starship out of a meteor without any repulsors or stuff. It's just like they believe.
Right, because like they find a tank and right, and they're like this is a tank, and so it's a tank, right? So that
Yeah,
makes
they
it
just
tough, and
build
they just
stuff
believe
out of
it, right?
random stuff.
But
right?
then they're like, it needs an engine, and it doesn't have to like. You could just put the engine anywhere in it, and the
Yeah.
magic makes it work.
And
And
did
I
you
think that's
know,
so cool. Like they're just like, there's
canonically-
gas in it,
Yeah.
sure,
I love when
somewhere.
Canonically, there was a fight where the orcs didn't have any ammo, but they started saying bang, and some of the guys just started falling. Some of the good guys just started falling.
I love
They're like-
how every now and then
Like some of the
society.
good guys were
They're
saying
like-
bang, bang, bang to the orcs, and they followed. But then they start shooting at a clump, and there's all the orcs just come running, saying, "I'm a tank, I'm a tank, I'm a tank, I'm a tank."
That's cool. I love it.
That's
I
how
love
I
orcs.
became a
society
small business
reinvents
owner.
Christmas magic.
I'm sorry, what?
Every now and then, society just reinvents the Christmas magic of believing.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I
Oh,
do believe in
But then
fairies.
the purple for orcs is stealth, so that's why you never see a purple orc. It's literally a 40K meme because there's literally
'Cause you
people
can't see
who
them.
paint like start painting something purple orc, and then it just appears. They just get rid of the mini and start like, and here my purple orc is done, because it's just the meme that it's that. But then the blue is luck.
No, I need stuff on top.
So to the orcs, they know why
Okay, I need some. Maybe I'm just gonna put hot glue on the top.
because they know why the ultramarines have
It's
plot
like a
armor.
pile of
They're
hot
just
glue.
completely lucky.
That's cool.
You can hide a mini in here,
Oh my god, that's amazing.
and then we'll have these two things. All right. Okay. I think this might be ready to go outside and prime, and then we can build another piece.
I'm going to attempt to wash
Because I also want
her.
to put like all of this stuff.
Not
in
all
the
of her,
thing.
because I really like the translucent glow of like some of it, but I think I'm gonna wash some of it. Well, first of all, let me.
But then Tyranids, their lore, they don't really have much lore besides just like they showed up one day. They're like that one kid on the block who has way too many relatives, so they just start roaming around the neighborhood, just
Making
causing
a-
chaos.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
basically.
They've
the
like made a
Tyranids.
little gang.
Yeah, it's just basically a whole bunch of family relatives, just a bunch of cousins just walking around one day, and they just start bullying all the other neighborhood kids.
This sounds like
Yeah, that's
the Italian mafia.
Yeah, it
that's
does.
essentially how the Tyranids work. They'll just also the cousins start taking people's toys, if you could call it like that. Because Tyranids, their whole shtick is that there's too many of them.
They just acquire whatever is nearby.
Lexi, how
No,
did you
they
get
eat
the
biomass.
combs on the
Oh.
teeth to bend? Did you
And
have to
with
like cut off
biomass,
part
they
of
make
this?
more of themselves.
Yeah, I had to cut like right along the
And
edge.
there's a like planet that Hive Fleet Gorgon is protecting that we speculate is a giant Tyranid life form.
Oh.
Because most Tyranids are going out trying to eat people, but then there's one Hive Fleet Gorgon, which is there protecting some planet. So we speculate that there's a giant life form on that planet that the Tyranids are protecting, and whatever comes near that planet they kill and bring to it as food. So what we think is that there's some giant life form, which is probably gonna be in a few years, probably a $5,000 model,
Oh.
like they usually do.
I mean, the way games are in 5 years, it could be a $5,000 model according to Games Workshop.
yeah.
I am so happy with how this is turning out. I was so scared at the beginning, but now
Are you
I'm like really happy.
No,
with how this
I
is working.
love it.
I'm really happy just by building orcs because like they're just so goofy.
Is there anything in the chat?
No.
Just Hunter saying hi.
So
still.
Everybody being quiet. It's because I didn't
chill.
post it on my
Quiet
Facebook
today.
page.
Yeah, and you're the popular one.
Everyone,
I'm
you're
not the
everyone,
popular
you,
one.
you have all the fans. You have all the fans.
What if I had a Facebook?
I like how Jax doesn't realize
is
how
totally
much
up to
social
you guys.
capital she has.
She does have a
I
lot.
do
of
not
fans.
have social. I have social capital with like game store retailers.
That's pretty socially capitally. Pretty socially capitally. I love words.
There you go. Words are great.
Words taste good.
I just need this to bend.
Okay, now
Words
I'm
are
just
for their
gonna do a
users.
little bit of like, Incubi Darkness on the Banshees, and then, oh my god, look at how this is turning out. I love
Did
this.
you say you had
See,
a sharp
you
knife
keep
over there,
doubting
Charlie?
yourself. That was really good.
Look at this.
I don't. These are. Yes.
I need an X-Acto knife, basically, is what I'm
Okay.
looking for.
Well,
to
hand,
my
hand her this because it's not what she wants, but just to so she
Just to
has.
prove to her
'cause
it's not what she wants.
Yeah, no, but it's just
This
a-
is an offset spatula.
right, but it's sharp along the edge. So I don't know. I'm just.
I don't think it's going to cut this plastic.
No, it's not going to cut the plastic.
Okay,
It's
well,
definitely
I'll just
not.
put this over here.
It's just like, hey, here's a tool for you to have because it's near me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to grab you something.
I'm gonna do some washes
what kind of
on my
knife?
vine.
Do you
I
want
need
the,
to cut off part of this. I guess I could maybe
Do you want
it.
scissors? Or is it
I can try scissors,
try
but
scissors?
it's
But I'm
relatively
going to also
thick.
get you the other
Someday,
knife.
Let me
for a
see.
stream when the summer break or whenever the next break is,
Yeah.
we gotta demo you guys 40K.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I mean, yeah, that can be a separate stream, like not during chaos time. We could
Yeah.
we could set
Maybe on
something up.
Saturday.
Saturday, we just have to figure out. We've got a bunch of special events coming up in the store.
Yeah,
Is
we'll
the problem.
schedule it because I need time to mentally and emotionally prepare for something like that. Because just for me, because learning
It's
is
a lot of input.
Also,
It's more for me because yeah, I have my own like weird neurodiverse brain, and I have to prepare myself to learn things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Let me
also,
just
if
say-
you get attached to any units, then they instantly get torn apart limb from limb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if I get attached to one, if I make a story about them.
Yeah, about one of your units.
Yeah, the sadder my story is and the more emotional it is, like the
Yeah,
more you're
because,
gonna destroy him.
Bentley,
Perfect.
that's the only like name model that I will not attack.
Right, and the Crazy Squirrel 40k Mythos, Bentley is the baddest of the bad.
Oh, I
He's
see.
amazing. So he survived multiple attacks,
Yeah.
all on his own, and so now he's become part of our Mythos for 40k.
I love it. I love it. I love the energy.
Wait, there's a blue dragon head, right? You guys
There
got-
is a blue dragon head, yes.
It's gonna be called the Gilbert Room.
The Gilbert room?
Well, we're not gonna. I think we're not gonna. I don't know if we're gonna use.
We're out
it.
of rooms.
Oh.
We are out of rooms.
Well,
Unfortunately.
remember Gilbert?
Godfrey?
From what?
The, the,
I'm like from Anne of
the
Green
blue
Gables?
Dragon wormling?
Oh, yeah, Gilbert the-
Anne of Green Gables. Okay, sorry.
You know, I did not read that until I was in my 20s.
Wait, so
I
is it
read
gonna,
it
like,
with my mom. I read it with my mom, but not my mom that you know, my stepmom. And
Yeah.
so like it's weird because like my dad and my mom have been married. Like they started dating when I was in kindergarten, but like my mom is my mom, right? And then
Yeah.
I always call Talia my mom, right?
Yeah.
She's mom. Anyway, she and I read them together when I was. She bought them for me so that because she loved them when she was a kid, and I think like summer, I'm ravenous reader, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know, some summer in like grade
Just tore
school,
through 'em?
like 4th or 5th grade,
Wow.
like started, and like we had all these inside jokes, and we would like crack up laughing at the dinner table, and everyone would look at us like we were crazy. Like someone would say something, and we'd be like, rah, 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 rah. Like it was
Right.
so annoying.
Okay,
I'm
I think
sure.
I'm like done.
But yes, definitely an Anne fan.
I'm done with her. Don't worry, I have many more models to paint, but I think I'm done with
Well,
her.
you busted through. You did speed paint. Well, wait, here. I can't take my hands off of this, but you want to show it in the close-up?
Yeah. So I have my lovely Lady Olinder with her Banshee handmaidens, and I'm very proud of her actually.
She looks
love
very, very
her.
cool.
I'm extremely
she's
proud of this.
beautiful.
I'm like, sorry, I keep talking about how proud I am,
I
but like,
can't-
you
like,
should
she's
I really didn't
really
expect it to like
beautiful.
turn out this well.
It's really nice.
Stop doubting yourself, Lexi. You could do so much better.
Wait, what?
Oh,
I can do
oh,
better.
that was
I
harsh.
didn't,
You
like-
did great.
I know.
Oh, that's
You are
some
better
harsh
than you
praise,
think
Brandon.
You are.
I know what he meant, but it's really funny.
sounded-
Him
it
just
sounded
be like,
cold.
You could do so much better. I'm like, what the heck? I thought I was doing good. All right, I'm gonna get some of my Dread Scythe Harridans, and we're gonna paint a few of those up.
Okay.
I'm good at identifying the meaning of words. I'm not good at using those words. I know lots of words, but I don't know how to use those lots of words.
I don't know when
I
less
think-
is more.
Words.
Words.
Should I put this little flag up here? Or is that too much?
Huh?
Should I put that little
I don't
flag
think
up
there's
there?
anything too much when it comes to orcs.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Is there like where's the too much button for orcs?
I guess it's true.
All right, we're gonna start with 3 and my one that I've already painted.
We should try and make a tiny little print and put it on it saying no gets allowed.
GITZ.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Goomspite gets or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
What are those?
Well, you might have to do that after it's painted.
Oh,
Gloomspite gets, they're another unit.
No, they're Night Haunt unit. All right, let's see what
Alright.
we got here.
Is there like, do you guys know, have a friend that's their entire personality is like a game or something?
All
Me.
of my friends are gamers.
That's me.
My entire personality is a game, and
My
you're right.
entire personality is orcs. I'm just so chaotic.
That's fair.
I mean, I'd support that.
Like, if you let me DM for a bunch of crazy kids, the end of that campaign is probably just going to be a Taras tearing everyone limb from limb.
That's not fun for the players. You
Well-
gotta give them
well,
a
if they-
chance.
It depends on how nice they're going to be to
Yeah.
the game itself. Because if they're just going to keep on being mean,
Well, you don't want to play with people that are mean to you.
yeah.
Okay, I think.
Plus, our entire party abused you, Lexi. At this point, I thought you. for a
Oh, you
second,
mean my
your campaign?
my campaign for the kids table?
The only reason they respected you is for Betsy, and that's sad.
That's okay.
Well, you don't have to like let me know this.
Yeah,
stuff,
that's
you
not
know?
like you don't have to share everything. But that's it too. Like you got to figure out. That's part of figuring out the world, right? Like,
They only respected me for my owlbear. I don't think that's true, but I appreciate the insight.
oh, was Betsy the owlbear?
Betty was
I thought that was the lizard.
yeah, I named my owlbear after my lizard.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Whatever.
That kind of makes some sense.
Yeah, and I named one of my lizards after a Tarrasque.
Good stuff.
Okay, I think I am done with this. Do you want a second thing of food? Or do you want me to make a pile of, like, this? What do you want? This is just, like, metal-looking stuff.
Could use that. Actually, we should do another pile of food because we could use the scrap to put it around other builds.
I mean, this would be good for my Mechanicus. Okay, then I am going to put these on here. Boop. I should have put something on the inside of this chest, but
I think what
totally
you
no.
meant to say
Where'd I
was
put the fan brush?
Boop. Where'd you put what?
I said, where did I put the fan brush?
I have it because
you have
I
it?
stole it from you. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
for sure.
Do we have that sand stuff still? Because I was thinking it might be cool to put like some sand around in the bottom of my.
Yeah, I
glue
think
some
there's sand
sand?
in there for
Cool.
sure. I think there was some basing stuff in there as well.
Yeah.
So if you get up and get the
after-
sand, will you also hand me the basing?
Yeah. Lexi, what do you think?
Oh my gosh, I like it a lot. It's pond.
It's pond,
It's
right?
water
And then there's like some.
Oh,
like,
you know what
here,
you
look,
can do
there
here
might be
after we
something
paint
worthwhile
it?
here.
You can just put like the heads of other models they've killed.
Oh, I need to like do a better job with my wash getting all the way around.
So is your first thing done? Look, my first thing is
I'm
done.
done with a few of my
Ooh.
This little orc headquarters. I think I might prime it and then bring it back in so we can see what it looks like primed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Um,
take a quick picture of this and send it to the
Can you
AOS chat and be like, I'm proud of myself.
yeah, absolutely.
proud.
Put it in the Discord chat too and let people know we're
Here.
on air.
I did, yeah.
Me is
Excellent.
proud.
Okay, so does anybody need anything primed? I'm gonna go prime and come back in.
I got
And then
some-
maybe I would clean. Well, there's lots of little bits out, Brandon. So if you want to build after you build that for a while, you can.
I want
am-
to prime some of the foliage, but I can do that after, I think,
Okay.
because I think I might need to cut it.
I just want to put a layer of gray on this.
Yeah. I think mine's going to be a little
Just
bit
to
more
see what it looks like by
complicated.
the end of the episode.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to do.
Wait, episode.
Yeah,
This.
this episode.
I thought this was a live stream. Wait.
It is a
does
live
that mean
stream,
our
but it is
entire
an episode.
reality-
Still
Yeah.
an
Does that mean
episode.
our entire reality is just to make people feel like us? Like the only reason people like
I mean,
us
my
is
reality is make people like me. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, God,
I
such a
pander to
people
the
pleaser.
masses.
Yeah.
Okay,
So our whole reality is just to make others smile. We don't.
what is
It's just-
happening?
Are you Truman showing on
I
me over
tuned
here?
back
What's happening?
into like society, and then I'm just here. Our whole reality is to make others happy, and I'm like, I don't think that's true though.
But we're in an episode. We have no sentience.
All right, I'm off mic. I'm
my
gonna
gosh,
run
you're such a
outside
goob.
and put some paint on this.
This kid
You
is a good.
got it.
I love it.
Okay, I got some stuff. If you could prime these for me.
And I've lost my pop filter.
Good
Yeah,
good
saw
stuff.
it somewhere in my shirt.
Good stuff.
Nope, found my pop filter. It's
Could
right
you-
there. The extra money.
100%.
Could you do my me boy?
In your pocket?
Could
My
you
pocket.
could you prime me boy?
Yeah, let me clean some of my space so that
Okay.
I have this piece of cardboard.
This is me boy.
Okay.
Me boy.
Oh, this one is
Wait.
glued to the base.
Why does this remind me of the Lobster King after he gets like dumped into a vat of radioactive ooze?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the Lobster King's final form.
This is the Lobster King's final form. I support that.
Okay.
Everyone, this is the Lobster King's final form.
So I gotta put. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's actually this camera that you're going to. Right? Did I put us on the top overhead? Do we need to be on the?
Mm-hmm.
Or have we just been on close up forever?
Oh no, we have.
Oh,
I can't. Literally, the screen is behind me.
I
yeah,
thought-
no, we're not blaming you.
No,
Don't.
I looked over and I thought I saw us. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Okay. Are we good? Anything else? Am I taking
Oh.
outside?
this is me boy Chris. I love naming my Tyranids because I love giving human names because it's just so morally off. now.
Do you want it like?
I think you should just have like little orc flower just coming up right outside here.
We'll have to. We can cut it
There's
after,
cutters.
or if you have
Can
one.
you hand me the plastic snips that you had because you've been snipping things?
He's like, no, mine. Ah!
Sorry.
That's what you get for not helping.
What?
Right?
That's fair.
It almost
doesn't have to be
destroyed
I
one
really
of
just
them.
put
Put a little
my
side
phone in my
notes.
pocket, so I'm not even watching chat.
Just
I
like
don't
a
even
little
know.
one.
Do I want to put it on after, or do I want
Can
to?
I would put it on
Can I
after
see
because
Lady
it's
Yeah, sure.
silk,
What's
right?
her
So you're
name?
gonna want to paint it.
Lady,
And
Lady
then I was gonna
Olinder.
see these little, just these little dudes.
Oh,
If you would just like prime
I
those a
know.
little.
Don't
like
look too
something
close
so I
at
can
her
get
arm.
some
I
color
ordered
on
a
'em.
new one, so
That's
I'll
fine.
paint that up when
That's
it gets
plenty for
here.
me. And if it doesn't work out, then I'll mess with them later.
I will do my best. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I
We
mean.
have to figure out remote cameras so we can be like, this is how you prime.
Mm-hmm. We're dancing.
I don't want to
Dancing.
touch it
I'm just
anymore
putting
and look.
gray on
I
it,
know I
yes.
really
Oh,
want
I don't need
to, but
anything
I feel
else.
like if I hold it anymore, it's just gonna snap into a million pieces.
Yeah, that's my feel with Night Haunt too.
Hey, Brandon, you see that bottle of glue over there? Could you reach it for me?
Can I blink it?
Yes. Thanks, dude.
It looks tasty.
It looks tasty.
Uh,
It sure do, man. It sure do.
are you a glue eater?
I'm pretty sure Will is.
Would you stop? We don't talk about people when they're not here. That's not nice. I liked the smell of paste.
Also, Van, if you're here, please type something in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone is here, type something in the chat. I'm
Wait,
just kidding. There's people here.
There is people here. I believe in it.
We're having a good time. All right, so I'm gonna drop a little glue, and then I'm gonna use a spoon.
This
I
is
don't
a
wanna
dread
make
size
too much of a
Harridan.
mess.
Wow, there's not many messages in chat.
Drop some
That's
sand over here and
that's
see how it looks. It's kind of like
surprising.
glitter, you know, like you remember, like
Yeah.
working with
Usually
glitter.
the chat is either
That's how I
flooded
feel.
by me or Megan.
They're probably at work. Most people are at
I
work,
think
probably.
Megan's. Yeah, I think Megan's at work.
What's her work?
I don't-
Megan does.
Mini painting, right?
Well, yes, absolutely. But I think Megan also does some accounting
Oh,
work. Megan is good at organizing and numbers.
So like a
and-
adult real person job.
yeah.
but painting minis could be a real person job.
This is true.
Or 3D designing. I probably want to do that.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Probably, I can make designs for you guys to sell. Since you guys have a 3D printer now, you guys can.
Yeah, get a license and stuff, and then we're like, heck yeah.
Yeah, I have a. Since I give you guys permission to use my stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So what I'm gonna do, I think this is my move, and I'm making this move up as far as like the sand
yes,
goes.
I have a $1 million
putting-
idea.
Okay.
I'm putting glue around the edges, right? And then I'm just
I
gonna mush the sand
3D
into it and see
design
what
you guys
sticks.
some mimics to print. You guys are gonna get a bunch of money from those mimics.
From this mix.
Mimics are like one of the most wanted, one of not if the most wanted D&D miniature. It's always sold out on the Nolger's website.
It's true.
This is true. This is true, yeah.
People
So-
come here looking for mimics all the time.
Yeah, and gelatinous cubes and owlbears, but owlbears have never. I don't think I've ever seen an owlbear in the store. Either because A, there's not many, or B, Jax just always takes them all.
Yeah,
Jax
Jax hoards
takes
all the
all the
owlbears.
I've seen her office. It's just full of them.
Wow, exposing her like that.
Wow, just
I mean, you're right, but like, still.
there are owlbears everywhere. So I think, yeah, I don't know. Is this how someone who does terrain? You're not watching right now, but someone when you watch later, someone tell me. Is this how you do it? Do you just treat it like glitter? Do you spread glue
Wah.
and then? Wah! Do you 40K wah? And then just mush rocks into it, and that's what I'm doing. I also did not let my my subterranean,
Stop the
That's what it was
yapping,
called,
get
right?
the fighting.
this wash that I used from Game Master, subterranean wash, which I
Someday
really like the
wish
look
to
of.
be able to get an orc voice.
An orc voice. It'll happen one day.
Definitely did not let that dry first. So
Oh
I
my
don't know.
god.
Is that
Yeah,
a thing?
same. As soon as you said that, I was doing something, but I
Eventually,
did not let dry.
I
first.
will get an orc voice due to the fact that I always scrunch down my voice. Because eventually, if you do it long enough, like scrunching your voice down like this, your voice can get that raspy. Like,
It is bad for
naturally.
your throat, though.
But I
Like if
have
you're doing
many,
training
I have many
versus
throat hurting things, and they've never done anything for me. So
Yeah, because you're young.
That's fair.
well,
This
I'm
is
a
a
teen
lid,
now,
too.
So
You're a teen now.
I have a lid. Do you see an open? Oh, it's to the glue. There we go.
oh, now that looks. When it was colored, it looked weird, but now that looks
Super cool, huh?
yeah. For some reason, with that terrain, I really just want to get a squig, just taking a doo-doo, just right on
Just
the,
squig.
like a squig right,
You know how squigs do.
like a squig right here, just taking it.
Oh my gosh. That sure is a thought that you've said. I really like the idea of like I love when people do like rust, they like paint things but they're rust. Yeah, that's super impressive to me.
What's that?
This is a gift I got for myself.
Wow, it's a big box.
It's a big
You
box.
should open it.
That's why I brought it in.
I'm excited to see.
Is it Warhammer related?
It is building and painting related.
Yeah.
Brandon, for the shortest person in the room, you've taken up the most space.
That's because I have the most stuff.
You did have the most stuff.
This
Also,
is
our
true.
stuff is primed now.
Nice.
It looks really good.
I really like how that, like, once you primed it, like you can,
Because it comes together.
it
You
comes
don't have all
together,
the-
right? You don't have all the
can't
colors
see the
distracting
individual
you.
pieces.
Was there any
Yeah,
Games
it's
Workshop
really
stuff
good.
in the order today?
I think we got ACD, my stuff from Monument Hobbies. No.
Can you guys order
I'm waiting on some
Tyranid
endless
stuff?
spells.
We can order Tyranid stuff when it's in stock.
When is Tyranid stuff in stock?
I think they're
That is a
redoing
solid
Tyranids
question.
a little bit, right? Isn't that a thing that we thought
Oh, I
they maybe
totally
slowed
just
down
used
on
whatever.
them?
I'm
guys
pretty
look-
sure they're going to redo Tyranid so that it's a little light right now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to clean up my area and then I'm going to open my package because I got a bag from Monument Hobbies. That should make it easier for me to store my paints.
For some reason, why do you guys always like get the most wimpiest armies for the stores?
What do you mean the wimpiest armies?
Like you guys just have normal stuff. Yeah, the orcs are cool and stuff, but like at the same
You know why?
time,
Because people come in and buy the other stuff. We get the other stuff,
they don't
it just
get
gets
any
purchased.
of the cool armies like the Necrons, Tyranids, or the Seraphim.
Dude, you keep buying me out of Tyranids.
To be fair, we do get that stuff in. It just gets bought.
It's sold
it
really
gets
fast, yeah.
sold.
because I need it. That,
Is that what it is?
yeah,
That's the
I'm
whole.
pretty sure I bought everything in the Tyranid stuff besides one model.
I'm pretty sure you did too. And that is why I don't have Tyranid stuff right now. Which I am not complaining about at all.
This is.
Well, the more Tyranid stuff you get, the more money you get, because you know I'm going to buy
I know
it
somebody's
for
going to buy it, that's for sure.
That's how retail
but
works.
it takes a while.
That is how retail works.
Yeah, but-
Knowing what your customers are going to buy, essential to retail.
Yes, because you know I will buy anything Tyranid, even if it's a redo, because you could always need a redo of some models.
Well, and because we gamers have a tendency to be completionists, and so we want to get all of the
We
things.
should get more Night Hunt in. Speaking for a friend.
You guys
I'm sure.
should definitely get.
You know,
Actually-
what I'm hearing from both of these players is that they should contact either Chris on Discord, and he'll get back to them.
Oh,
when
I
he's
bother Chris all of
working,
the time.
Or they could message the store on Facebook and say, "I wanted to special order this thing."
Right.
And then we'd be like, "That's awesome. We put in a GW order every Thursday." Every Thursday we special order things, and you can
That
have
is true.
anything you want, like literally, because we have a business account, so we can even order the online only stuff.
That is true.
So that like we cover the shipping and you don't have to. Like we're pretty cool.
That is how we do that.
I would like to special order some Tyranid.
All right.
I recently got a lot of birthday money, and now I have,
And now it is burning a hole.
yes, it's burning a hole in my wallet. Not because like it's taking a bunch of stuff out. No, it's literally just like the wallet is now this thick.
Hey, that is okay. Nobody follow
And
Brandon
And
home.
I'm a child. I'm literally a teen. I
You're
have
not
no
saving up for that
taxes.
college fund.
I have no taxes. I don't worry about college. I just want to chill stuff. Cause I know I can afford stuff, but like at the same time, like I just want what I want. Like I don't
Yeah.
really care what people see on me. Or like he doesn't have the new Rolex, or he doesn't have
The new Rolex.
The new,
Dude,
like,
if your friends are asking about the new Rolex,
well,
your
I
school.
don't mean the
yeah.
new Rolex.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. You're more about. I've never been the hey. I want to wear these exact clothes because everybody else has
Yeah,
got them on. I'm in a. I want to spend money on my toys.
yeah, because it's something that I actually like and want to do in
Right.
my future. Because
I got to say, orc terrain seems easy, and I am glad that I have saved
Yeah,
up
what
all
time
these
is it?
random bits of everything. It is
I
now
want.
3:30. We've passed the 1 hour mark. How are we all
Yeah.
doing? A little
I'm doing
project
great.
check-in.
I'm doing really good. We can
I'm doing
show
amazing.
an
Working on it
update
now.
on
Can we
the
start doing a bit of
pond.
Let's each do our project check-in one at a time. Charlie, how are you doing?
Well, I've added some sand, and I've got some paint. I'm done painting. I feel like I'm done painting at least this part. I might add some. I'm gonna add some.
You want to go close up? So
Yeah,
they
we can
see
go
your
close up.
thing?
You can see because I gotta work on this sand situation.
All right.
It's not what I. it's
So
not-
let's
not
see
my
what your
favorite.
situation is over
So,
there.
Is it all dry?
so we have pond. I put in some.
I like the sand.
Yeah, I like that sand too. I think I'm gonna try and pull it out thinner, like around the rock, so we get it fading into the water.
Yeah.
And then maybe when we add layers, it'll add like some more depth. So,
Sand
yeah, and
tastes
then
good.
hopefully, like I don't know if you can see it too well on camera, but there is like some of the red shimmer showing through
Oh, I can
the
kind of see
wash.
it.
Yeah. And it does like in person, like you do get some like, oh, there
Right.
might be treasure here.
I want to
like,
put that in my
vibe.
mouth. It looks good.
All right. Lexi, you want to show off?
Yeah. So I've already kind of showed off Lady Linder.
Lady O. Is that what we're calling her?
That's what I like to call her.
Lady O.
Lady Linder is just her mouth.
Oh.
I have also started painting my Dreadscythe Harridans. This one didn't.
Actually, her name's
This one didn't. This one didn't
Don't
turn
know
out-
actually in this room.
This one didn't actually turn out that well, but I like the one I did before that. And then I'm painting one right now. But I like how this one turned out a little bit. It's kind of like more contrasty.
They do look super cool.
I'm not really painting today. I'm more.
Do you want to
gonna-
show off what you did on the close-up as we move to?
I have.
Oh, you painted some orc boys.
Well, I just primed some of my orcs, and we also just primed some of my nids.
We're just running names now.
They're probably like, they're not quite dry. They're dry enough to touch, but I wouldn't paint them yet. Although I super want to touch this foam. Oh, I got the spray a little close in a couple places, but that's
that's-
cool because
yeah.
that makes it look better.
It makes it look better.
I love it when mistakes work for me.
We could paint a nice blood color right here.
Yeah.
Some of my blood for the blood god, make it look like there's actual like. We can make it a light green color, like they just killed some Tyranids, some acid blood everywhere.
So this is
Some
the
acid
terrain.
blood.
I think the terrain looks a lot better primed because now you can kind of see
Can
it.
I touch it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get paint on you.
Oh, whoop-de-doo! Look what I just did.
What did you do? What
Get
did you
paint
break
on you?
off?
No.
I was like, I built that for you, man.
Oh,
Um,
whoop-de-doo! Look what I just did.
Yeah, it's still gonna be wet, and there's gonna be places in
Well,
there,
quit
especially.
looking for places to get paint
Yeah.
on you, you goober.
So the flowers are really hard to prime in the wind,
I figured that makes sense.
but they have color on them. So
yeah,
this stuff
it'll
is
let
done.
some paint attach to them. That's all. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm going for, because you otherwise.
Okay, stop trying to destroy my terrain.
I'm just. No, I
It
can't
doesn't close all the way. It's an orc thing.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
The great thing about design,
It doesn't. No. Orc
I don't have to
things.
be precise in an orc thing.
Gem.
Okay, and then I'm excited because I ordered this a couple days ago.
What did?
It is a
Is this something edible?
no, it's not. It is a bag for me to carry
Well,
paints and
anything
stuff
is
in.
edible if you try hard enough.
That's true.
Anything is edible once.
God, I love
Once
14
Lexi would know that.
This is true.
Well, yes, because if you eat something like radiation,
All right,
yes, you
Brandon,
can eat it once, but
Can
then
you
you'll die
scoot
right
over
after.
just a little bit?
Okay.
And then I will open this box. Sorry, I didn't get gifts for everybody.
It's okay.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, it's fun. I got my orcs and I'm happy with them.
Okay, so you were done with yours. Brandon was done with yours. I built my orc piece, my terrain piece.
Yes.
And for the second half, I'm either going to be organizing because I love organizing stuff, which all of my family thinks is hysterical since I am very messy.
Time to make some terrain.
Yeah, you have an hour if you want to build some terrain. And I have the stuff out right now. I just want to get this out of this box. And I don't have enough room to actually put the box down.
One of the issues, like when you say like you're very messy, Jax, listen, you
You
and I
should see
have
my
some
room.
similar habits when it comes to like, but I can't get rid of that because it could be useful.
Yeah.
And we know, like we've been in therapy, we know where that comes from for each of us, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Do you think?
I think you've done a really good job at like this year. Like you've made some growth in that area. And I'm
made-
actually like,
I don't
really-
have I used to have this giant pile of clothes in the bedroom.
Is this a comb?
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah, that's a
of
comb.
like clothes you couldn't get rid of.
Yeah. Just like stuff I never wore. Okay, can somebody move this box out of this way?
Could we use this for terrain?
You can cut this box apart now all that you want to, but put it on the other side of you if you can grab it and not hit Lady O who's on the corner. That's a bold move, Lexi.
I know. I don't know why I put her there. What
I
is
was gonna
wrong
say,
with
can
me?
I have Lady O?
Yeah. I don't hold her like that. Like I'm holding her. I don't know what I was doing.
We're gonna put Lady O right here. Lady O is just gonna look out at
Also,
everyone
how
and
is
say,
my boy?
"How is
Hello, my boy.
My boy.
Yeah, getting that spray paint too close actually worked out really well for this.
No, the bottom of my boy.
The bottom
I could
of
have
my
done a slightly better
boy.
job priming, but also it's terrain and it's for orcs.
Terrain for orcs is anything you want it to be.
This just looks so orky from this side.
I really
It
like
does. It looks awesome. It looks so cool primed.
What we could do, if we ever have the chance, we could clip
Is one of the things that
some-
you did just like cut glue sticks and stick it to the side, or is that like plastic bits? over
No,
on
so I
the-
have plastic bits from an old stuff I would never throw away because
Yeah,
one day
yeah,
I may
no,
need
yeah.
it. Boom.
Yeah.
Is where we're at. I could have like shaved them into sharpened points and stuff,
So
but I
do
didn't.
Yeah, I like them the way they are. I think it's
Do
cool.
we have a knife I could use to cut some bits?
Can you use a pair of scissors? Will you be okay? I don't think we have a knife in here because I already asked for one. What you could do
oh,
first
here's one.
is what
This
you
guy?
could do first
Oh, no, not for
is
Brandon.
remove that whole flap. Maybe Lexi could help you.
Yes.
Just remove that flap so he's not. Definitely don't use scissors cutting toward you. I do not want to make this. No, Brandon, don't do that. Not that way. That's very dangerous that way. Like cut off or tear off that flap. Yeah.
Do you want me to just tear this off?
Just tear it off.
Yeah. See your brute strength. Oh. Yup.
Oh, she really went to town on that. Okay, nobody ever get angry with Lexi.
And do anything?
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Lexi.
I didn't know there were minis there. Nothing got broken though. Nothing got broken.
All right.
Nothing got broken.
Everything's
Okay.
fine.
The
everyone.
boys.
Everything's
Fine.
The
fine.
boys.
Everything's
I'm
fine.
so sorry.
All right, so I got some of the brush goop that Megan had recommended.
You hurt Crazy Dave,
Brush
but no
goop?
one likes
Oh, does it
Crazy
recondition
Dave,
your
so
brushes?
you
There.
guys-
Okay, good, good, good.
I don't really know.
be.
It's an all-natural brush cleaner, conditioner, and reshaper.
Oh, also,
yeah.
originally,
Honestly, I would sit here and
originally I
recondition
thought
brushes
this guy
from
was an
our
orc
kit
boss
This is-
until
if
I
you
looked
wanted
in.
to pass it to
Well,
me.
we can
Guys,
try
I
that.
originally thought this guy was an
Can-
orc boss until I looked into
Like
the
from the
lore.
sword kit, like I'll mess with it a little bit.
I looked into the lore of this guy thinking he was just an orc boss until I realized that he's actually just like an extremely smart orc.
Oh yeah,
But all the orcs just call him Crazy Dave,
that's excellent.
even though he actually has a name.
Okay, this is what I got to help me organize paints and things. It's gonna be too big
Okay,
probably to lay
Can
out
I
on the
use
table
a knife now, please?
Why do you want to use a knife?
because he wants to cut some stuff.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do that, let me get you the cutting mat.
Wait, doesn't cardboard and the wire cutters would not go good, right?
No.
But look at this thing.
Do you need scissors? Do we have scissors?
No, scissors don't work on cardboard.
That's true. That's very
No,
fair.
this is kind of so. This has got spaces for extra paints up here,
Wait, is that
Oh,
for
and then a couple
Citadel?
of paint palettes, and then these flip out so you can have an extra workspace.
Does that work for Citadel?
This is from Monument Hobbies. that I wanted to try it because we're thinking about bringing their products into the store. So I wanted to see what they look like, and also because I don't have a solid place to keep paints here, and I don't at home, but I also don't drive a car that often, and I can strap this to the back of my
you
bike.
could have one thing happen in the world, what would it be?
I would pay off all my debt.
Oh, you have no idea.
I honestly.
Matt and I have found some, but like, it's one of those deals where it's like the millennial.
Everybody's level is different.
The millennial like
What would you do,
financial
Charlie?
success point is not being in debt, not having things, but just not
Right.
being in debt.
What would
And Matt and I had achieved renting an apartment, not being in debt. And
I don't know, can you?
is this
He
a thing?
can't have the knife.
Okay.
You're gonna use the knife. Nope. You're gonna use this. Because I'm not getting. Ooh, you got little extra bits and stuff.
So
Ooh, did you use all your bits? Okay. You can do that, but then put the cardboard down on the table and scooch up closer to the table. You always worry me. You sit really far back from the table, and then you have a stronger chance of like cutting into yourself when you do that.
red.
What is red? What? What?
You said cut into me. Red.
Don't cut into yourself. Don't do that.
I think she's supposed to say don't do that.
Don't do that.
So no red?
No,
No
red.
red.
No red. You are not a goblin or an orc.
You're a people. You got to stay in one
I'm a
piece.
humie.
Would it be easier if you put it on the cutting pad, and then you can use downward pressure?
Huh?
So put it here.
Put it the other way, right?
Oh, whichever way you want to cut it.
But-
How are you trying to cut it?
Trying to cut straight.
There you go. And you might have to. You just do that a couple times, and that'll cut through it.
I'm scared.
You can
You're
also turn
okay.
it over and bend it to give yourself a crease
What the?
It's pretty creased right there.
and like, well, then,
Or
and
do
then
you want
cut
foam
along the
board?
other side. You pass that to Jax.
Yeah.
What would be better, cardboard or foam for a building?
Where'd you throw it?
Directly into the water.
You're such a goober.
Would it be better for foam or
Now there's water everywhere. Well, are you going to use it as your base, or what are you going to use it for?
like for walls and stuff?
You would just
So
do
that I
things
can
and
build
then you
second
always
story
fail.
stuff next time.
You should use foam board, I think.
Okay.
Because the cardboard will suck up more paint.
Yeet.
Don't
yeet
yeet.
it.
I've learned my lesson. Don't yeet things.
No yeeting on the stream. Okay.
Pardon my.
So if you want to try to plan it out a little bit, like how you're going to cut it so you know where to put your knife, you could kind of draw on it with this. Nope. Lay it flat on the table, and then you can cut down. So that'll just let you kind of eyeball out how you want to cut it. I just got water all over this because somebody threw a flower in the water pot. I'm not going to mention any names, Lexi, but
Yeah.
But you just said her name.
That their initials are
No.
Lexi.
I was just talking to Lexi. Just bringing up that was an issue. And I do have the
I
hot
don't
foam
know what's
cutter.
wrong with me today. Like, I threw the flower, I threw the box on top of Brandon's Tyranids.
It is all good.
Well,
all right.
orcs and Tyranids.
Well, okay, sorry. Orcs and Tyranids. Just
It is
specify.
close to 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And what can I do? Nobody was as excited about my bag as I was. I was so excited.
I love your
sorry,
bag. I'm
I
just
am
jealous
excited
of
about
it.
your
Focus.
bag.
So,
You know what I might do is one of these.
We're all just jealous we're being quiet about it.
that's fair.
I have some of these Fallout terrain pieces.
I'm making like, I don't know what I'm. Listen, I'm mixing. I'm multi. What's the word?
Tasking?
Uh,
Are you multitasking?
no, not multitasking. Like the mixed medium.
Doing
That's what
okay?
I'm doing. I'm like,
You don't want to use the hot foam cutter?
wow, mixed mediums over here, which is
Well,
kind of
can you
like
help me
the
then?
whole point
Make
of terrain. I
it
think
straight.
is
You
like
could
a
probably
mixed
just
medium
snap
art
it now.
project. But I
You're not
have
gonna be- so
mixed
snap it on the
glue
cut.
and paint
Yep.
and water and mica powder
Snap this.
to make some
And then do you want
shimmery
me to
sludge
straighten that out? Or you
that I'm gonna try and
Yeah.
like glue
Or do you
rocks
wanna
down to
go
make the
around it
base
like-
of my water with. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Are you building walls or are you building the base?
Kind of walls. Building
Okay.
small walls so that I could put another floor.
Okay. Let me see if I can help you out
We
there.
could try making something a little smaller, and then
Yeah. Do
then
you want your walls like to be half of this size?
like half of this size.
Half of the size height wise? So that is not half, that's like a quarter.
Yeah, like
So you want it cut there?
yep.
All right, let me see. because I'm gonna do this because I am not good at eyeballing stuff.
I am kind of speed painting over here. Like I've painted like 4 minis here right now.
You really are. So does that mean you're gonna paint my army for me?
You know.
Is that what I'm hearing? Lexi's painting armies
What?
now?
Huh? Sorry, what?
We should
Can I
always
paint
get the
your
straight
army?
edge out. We didn't get the straight edge
No,
out.
I want to paint my army.
Can I paint your army?
You are painting my army, but it's the Tyranid army.
But then again, you aren't really using the Tyranids as much.
I'm not really using anything right now.
But you're more ecstatic for the for Bobot.
I am. I do love some robots.
I
Oh, is
learned
this
about the
gonna be-
Necrons, which are skeleton robots, and I've never.
What?
like them. You said you like the Tyranids.
No, I like the Tyranids too, but like
Okay,
Tyranids
so I
are
will
new to my
say
life.
that there's enough pigment in this that it's like bluing up my sand,
Pigs, yes, pigs taste
but
good.
it's still kind of doing the thing that I want.
Pigs do
This
taste
is by
good.
no
I
means
just have to
going
be
to be
careful
straight.
where I put it.
That's good.
That's what. Okay.
But again, it is work. To get it really straight, we would have needed
Lexi,
a
what were
straight
you
edge in
thinking
here.
over there?
Dang.
Can I inhale smoke?
You can.
I mean, you can. The question is always, should you?
Is that what a
Should
person
I
may have
inhale
said
smoke?
in another situation?
Huh?
Lexi, is that what you're talking about over there?
What?
No. I wasn't gonna say that's what she said. I was gonna say like,
Oh, I see.
because that would be inappropriate, and
It
that
would
I
be
am not.
incredibly inappropriate. Gosh.
I was gonna make a joke about. I was gonna make a straight joke,
Oh.
but I didn't.
What type of straight joke?
You guys want to know a fun fact?
Okay.
What's the? It was a straight joke about like what's the?
So you're doing like
what's
that?
The fastest way to
So
pass
is that
between
okay
two
for you?
points?
Or you?
I don't know.
Would it,
It's
I,
this white
I don't know your vision.
Hey.
I don't know. I just made that
These
up.
are your
That's like
orc labels,
terrible.
right?
Excuse me for everything.
Oh, because
We
I was
should
going to put
definitely
this
cut that
flower
out
like
of the
right here
episode.
for you. So that the orcs
I
have a
cut so
little
much
flower.
stuff out. I don't know.
Do you cut stuff out? Do you even
I
bother
like
editing?
this,
No.
So can
Yeah,
I
that's
get
not what
the
this
glue?
is about.
Where did the XPS glue go? Did I clean
I
it?
have it.
Oh, Charlie has it.
Can I have the scrumptious glue?
Would you be so kind as to share?
The scrumdiddlyumptious glue. Yeah.
Mhm.
There
Yes.
you go.
Totally not gonna consume it.
Awesome.
Do not eat the glue.
I
You're
believe
older
you.
than that.
You're
Older
14
than the
now.
glue.
What age is this glue for?
To eat.
No, I mean what?
Probably shouldn't eat it.
What? Spain.
It's probably like 14 or so. Okay, I am gonna speed paint.
I am doing that right now.
Okay, so like I'm actually kind of like happy about how my little like sand mica.
Is it going well? Are
Glue
you like
mess.
just building a combination of stuff?
Well, what I did, I mixed like sand the sand was kind of already on here, but I mixed glue, water, a little bit of like the blue tone from Army Painter, which I don't
Oh,
even know if they
also,
make that anymore.
This is probably gonna
the
be
colored
my.
tones, because we haven't had them in a while.
I don't know. I tried to reorder them, but I didn't
This,
see them.
this might.
Yeah,
This is probably gonna be
so
my
a little bit of
last
that, but you
stream
could
in
use a blue
long
paint.
while.
Oh, that's okay.
Or like a blue ink, I think, and then
Unless
some
you
mica
guys-
powder and like brushed it into the rocks, you know, so like hopefully it helps stick things.
And
But
it's-
like,
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it look like?
Look,
Oh yeah, Lexi.
That looks pretty cool.
it's pretty cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually really.
Yeah, that
now
looks
we
really
really
cool.
gotta find the time
Do you
to do
wanna-
that opening stream.
Oh
now.
my god, you're right. We were getting so low on minis, on like the pre-opened minis,
Yeah. Plus none of them
On the
were good to
pre-open
begin with.
minis?
like the painted minis, the painted mini shelf.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we can. You guys should stream that again.
100% showed.
Actually, we could do it this week, since this is the only time I'll have break for.
So you know what we could do, since Chaos is often in the middle of the afternoon when a lot of our locals can't watch it, is we could say one Saturday a month or so do a Saturday stream.
I'd
Ooh.
be down. Yeah.
Okay.
And then that way it can expand our audience a little bit more.
Yeah, and then once a month we could do a game or like actual like something like besides the normal chaos construction. Something.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
That's a whole other thing.
Right,
So
that's a
chaos
whole-
construction is its own thing, and then we would add like
Right.
playing games.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which we're theoretically going to be adding more and more game playing to our feeds on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
Part of Chaos was like, let's start using this room on a more regular basis. And now we are, and we're getting some of our tech problems kind of figured out. I would love to be able to figure out like how to bring in like photos and stuff that we did so that we can easily show them on the stream. So we could do like process photos.
Oh, I know how to do that.
Cool.
It won't stay.
You gotta
Oh,
hold it.
okay. So with these little terrain, they're like little stickers, and you just stick them. How does this work?
What? I don't know what that is.
The little, they're just little stickers.
Yeah, you should just be able to
Yeah.
like.
Are those basing?
Yep, those are basing stickers.
I like basing.
You like everything.
Oh my gosh, this is so. Painting is actually pretty fun. I think I'm gonna paint when I get home.
I have this
I
weird
love
me
painting.
part of my
No, I'm
box.
probably definitely going to, due to the fact that I now have so much stuff I can do.
Oh yeah.
Since the main reason I asked for you to prime is because I don't have primer at home.
Oh, I see. You were just sucking up my primer. Oh, I understand how that is now.
Well, what happened?
Uh-huh.
A lot of my
Nope, can't walk that back now.
a lot of my termagants though, I was painting like doing half and half so then I could do it easier, a lot more batch instead of just doing it taking like 1 minute for each termagant.
Yeah.
And halfway through, I did all the right halves of them, but then there was no more paint. So like half of it was white and the other half was just the base plastic color.
That is a problem.
And I am now sad.
All right. Is it staying glued now?
Lexi,
Yes.
when you are in a pause, you do not need to rush for this. When you're in a pause, could you hand me that
The back of this
cardboard
does
sheet
not
Also,
look
so I
why
can
do
have
people
those
no longer play
leaves or
tabaxis?
whatever they are?
Cardboard sheet.
Yeah, I just want the leaves off
don't
of
know.
it that are primed.
Why do people not play any of the cool races? Everyone just plays the normal dragonborn, humans, elves.
You know, I think a lot of people who get into D&D
Thank you.
at
Play-
first
do
want
it
to play
with
like
D&D,
a
yeah.
lot of the like unusual stuff because hey, I haven't seen this before and I want to make it. I want to do it. So they'll do it that way. All right, we're gonna see if I can get this single piece of terrain done.
For me in D&D, I really like telling good stories.
Yeah. And also, did I mention that one of the most memey races in classes combo is actually one of the best? It's a turtle and a monk.
A turtle monk, yeah, it does get memed quite a lot. I
Yeah,
like
but it
playing
is
characters
one of
that have
best-
some kind of challenge.
Yeah, but it is actually one of the best since the armor class. So good with the monk specialties, deflect missile. It's super good.
See, I'm the kind of person who's like, I would.
Could I get
I like to
another
play a
roll?
complicated character. So like a character who has a terrible stat, but it's supposed to be the good one for their.
Okay, can I get some
What do you
Are you
need?
good?
another bit so I can make
I mean,
another roll?
I'm thick.
You got to tell me where to cut it, how you want it.
What I want now is
Like, am I matching this side of the wall so you can have it on the other side,
for
or what
the
am I
other
doing?
side. I'd like it to be more
how many I have
more elongated.
Dang, you're like really cooking over there.
What do you- so you got to draw it and let me know because I don't know what you're talking about.
Kind of like
I'm kind of in the system. Like I have 4 done right now, and I need to I have 10 of these, so I gotta grind them out.
Yeah, I got to get this done because we're gonna stream in this room right after this, so we have to.
Oh, are
clean
we?
up.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
for magic,
We're
yeah.
doing Tuesday night fights.
I really need this so I can even it out.
Okay, but if you're gonna even it out, you're gonna lay it flat. You're gonna
It's
cut like that.
harder.
So stand up so you get better leverage.
I
Oh, am I
almost-
stand? Am I
almost-
sitting on your mic?
No, I almost killed
Okay.
myself. I stepped on the mic, it pulled my neck down, and I felt like I was just going to get instantaneously
So,
decapitated.
okay, if you're gonna do this, this hand has to be completely out of the way of where your knife is. So put your hand, yeah, there you go.
14-year-old boy stuff.
Is that better?
Instant decapitation.
Just means you were trying to go down it a little
Honestly,
too fast and a
14-year-old
little too high angle.
Girl stuff too, because I also was like, oh my god, what if my head just fell off?
Yeah, big move.
Okay, and then you might be able to snap it.
My,
So you're gonna have to pick it
did
up
your
to see if you
grandma
can
ever,
snap
or
it.
like Samuel ever tell you that story
There you
of
go.
like the lady who had a tie around her neck, like
And then-
ribbons around her neck, and
Yeah, and then
and then when they took it off, her head fell off.
yeah, it was like a
What?
goosebump story, right?
Yeah, and then they just
Yeah.
told it to me, and I was like, Nana, I'm 8 years old.
Because the story was like the ribbon was hiding the thing or hiding the cut and then also holding her head on or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then her
it's
husband,
vaguely-
like at the end, on her deathbed, she unwraps it, and then her head just falls off.
And this is why I didn't go to sleepovers as a child.
Yeah.
This was somebody's nana.
No, this is my grandma.
Yeah.
She fully was just like, I'm gonna tell you this story. And I was like, okay.
My grandmother did not tell me those stories.
No. One of my grandmas was kind of
Like
racist,
this.
and then the other one.
One of my grandmas was Filipino, so
Then the other
so
one.
how do you want it?
Honestly, Saint.
Kind of like
Love her.
this.
you want it the same height?
She's
Like when you say like this, I'm not sure what
Definitely
you're
the
talking
reason
Same
why my
height.
family is
about. Okay, can you put it like move it over to here and then draw a line across the top of it
as
so I know
accepting
where it
and
is?
willing to learn
Yeah, and then just
listen
take that and
to
kind of run a line across it.
people with
My Nana
Can't do
is
it
the
without
most
it.
like fascinating person to talk to.
It doesn't have to be a line.
Because you won't
Yeah.
even
Let me
mention
see.
anything, and then she'll just be like, you know, I was in
You hold
Africa
it.
in 1982, and I'll be like, okay, fascinating. Why would
Wow.
you tell me this to me? I mean, I love the
Okay, but
story.
I can't see now.
your nana's kind of interesting.
She's a very interesting person to talk to.
All right, let me
My
see.
grandma worked
Oh,
for
and do you want it to
the,
cut it off here?
Yes.
she worked for a
Oh, sorry. My
Actually,
sheer
the name of
strength.
the company,
can
but
make
it
it
was
a little bit
essentially
uneven.
Envision, I think maybe, but they
Okay, along this side
employed
and this
people
side.
who
No, I mean, like,
couldn't
for
see, like who
the-
had vision
yeah.
impairment,
like
Yeah.
the
and like
tallness, like you could do a bit, then
we
like,
would
a
get to
little
go there
bit,
every now
like,
and then, and so we would
Jaggedy
meet
edge.
folks
Yeah.
that worked
Okay.
there, and like one of my
Like,
favorite
And you
guys
want me to
was
do
this
it?
older man who he would usually be waiting for his ride,
Also,
just
can
like
I get a
the
tiny
timing.
baggie?
Like a lot of people had
Can you
other
get a
vacation,
what?
but he
A
had a
tiny
person
baggie?
that would come pick him up.
Uh-huh.
Didn't
A
have to use public transit
tiny-
or like the buses for the employment.
Something.
And
tiny baggie. Yeah.
we would whenever
we'll
we
have to
came
get it after
in,
the show.
like
Oh.
he would
also.
hear the door open and he would say, "Oh, the girls are here!" Like he could smell us,
That's
and he knew that it was us.
Creepy.
Well, he was blind.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
just
yeah.
a skill. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
But-
And so it was like, because my grandma
Out of
worked
context, it's
Yeah,
like,
my
wait a
grandma
second.
works there. And so we'd go to see, and he was like one of my favorite people to
But
like go and
then
visit.
one of the
like
problems
there
is that,
because like
look, it won't,
you know,
like,
you'd open the door and
stay,
you'd
like,
try
it's
to
a
be
little
so
bit
quiet,
too far apart
and he's
from
like,
the base. See?
the girls are here.
This?
Yeah, see?
Oh my
Didn't
gosh.
matter how quiet you were.
You're gonna have to
You'd
glue
try
it
to
pretty
sneak
tight. You
around,
might
and every now and
use,
then he'd pretend
you
like
might
he didn't
use
notice.
The glue gun for that.
You know, and then
Let me-
surprise us.
Let
be
me
like,
plug it back in.
I
Can we
can
use
smell
the glue
you.
gun for this
Oh my
right here?
God.
It was awesome. I loved him. He was.
Maybe y'all were
such a
just
sweetheart.
stinky. I don't know.
No, he
Could
did
be.
because he recognized like
Stinky.
grandma's perfume.
Yeah,
and,
no,
like,
I was
stuff
just
like that.
messing
Yeah,
with
we
her.
were- I'm sure we were stinky. We were kids, but like he knew what it was like the mix of our laundry soap and like the outside that we, you know, whatever it
Yeah.
was. Like, yeah, it was like really fun.
Have you guys heard of Beyblades?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I brought it up just the other day.
As a kid, there's this one school,
As a kid.
Jefferson Elementary School.
Yeah.
There was this wonderful, it was pretty good school, but what happened, there was a Beyblade tournament. It wasn't held by teachers or anything. It was just like out in the field.
I'm scared
Yeah.
about what this is gonna be.
And while we were doing it, this one kid comes in. He says, "Okay, I got a nice Beyblade." Since me and my friend were doing it, we're
Right.
holding it. And what happens is that the kid's about to pull out his Beyblade. The other kid pulls his, is about to do it. Then the kid that already said, "Can you join?" He pulls out a dreidel.
I mean,
It's a dreidel, but like the
it
scariest
is the most
part,
Jewish of the
the
Beyblades.
scariest part is that it has two razor blades attached to it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that seems not great.
Yeah, that's not ideal. Not an ideal situation at all.
He spins it, okay, on a little top. It gets sent flying.
I'm sure. Okay.
And
all right.
like we just hear a scream. We look over. One of the kids is just on the ground,
Oh,
like in his knee. It's sort of just stuck in it.
that's scary.
That's not good.
Not good, dude.
Not a great story. I mean,
I gotta say, like, grade school's gotten rougher.
I know, living as a
I don't know.
Gen
We had
Z is-
tetherball when I was a kid, so
I'm not
Oh.
kidding. I was the
Oh,
meanest
tetherball.
tetherball child.
were you? That does not surprise
I've
me
seen
even a
tetherball.
little
I've
bit. Like you
seen
seem like you'd
someone,
be
like,
vicious.
You know, in some animes, someone will like wrap a string about and someone pulls so hard that they just get chopped apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that almost happen to someone while they're playing tetherball.
Oh my god.
There's a one big kid and this one small kid. They play tetherball. One of the kids throws it so hard, the big kid. It wraps around this little kid's entire body.
I gotta say, this mini doesn't seem to be taking paint as well as I wish it would.
What mini?
It's a little piece of terrain.
I've
from
always
Fallout.
been like one of those like
Is it like kind of slick maybe,
Can we use the
I don't know.
hard
Yeah, I
one?
just don't think it got.
or didn't get enough of a prime?
Yeah, I don't know. It is disappointing. So I will have to start it again. All right. What do you need glued?
Dish.
All right. While I am gluing, why don't you rinse out my brush? Can you do that?
I've
And
always
I'm just
been
gluing this. I'm gluing it like to here.
Yeah, with the hot glue gun.
Am I gluing it so that it is
Yeah.
straight, or am I gluing it so it's along the edge?
Sounds
doing
fun.
it
I
so
don't
it's,
know
like,
who.
straight
Somebody's
like
not having
this.
any fun.
Like that?
huh?
Okay.
I don't know. We have a person that says hello, and their name is Sans Fun, and I'm like, wow,
Wait, Sans?
Sans. So like without like sans serif,
Like Sans skeleton?
SANS.
No.
So it's a Latin.
That's Van.
That's Van. Is that your friend?
Hey,
Wait,
Van.
Is it SANSFUN?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What's his-
Sans fun.
Sans Fun.
Hey Van, if you're watching this, text something random.
No. Well,
No, well.
be appropriate, please.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a family show, Van.
I've always been more of a brute force kind of kid.
I was a Foursquare kid. That's what we played.
So
Yeah, I could play Foursquare. I would try to play. I just wasn't mean enough.
And
I have
dodgeball.
For
so many
tetherball.
chaotic-
I was such a tetherball. I was like,
have so
I was
many chaotic
mean.
memories from the Jefferson Elementary School.
Yeah, I'm sure.
One of those memories is that one kid got straight up domed. 'Cause there's this one kid, Eli. He was
just name dropping people.
Yeah, just named, just like, please, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But he was like kind of a mean kid. He wasn't thinking straight. He has like, I don't know, he has this time thing where he does plays and stuff. It's
Yeah.
kind of like anger issue management, and he just like, me and my friends are playing Pokemon cards. My best friend McKay, shout out to McKay if you're watching this.
Hey, McKay.
McKay is he was probably my best friend. I don't have contact with him though, so yeah, sadly.
I broke my first bone playing dodgeball in like 3rd grade.
Oh. But
I was the pitcher and somebody kicked it directly at me.
oh,
I once faked a broken
what
bone.
Or no, I was the catcher. Somehow I broke my first bone playing dodgeball.
what happened? Eli grabs my Pokemon card, rips it, and I'm not gonna lie, it was the actual like holographic Charizard card.
Oh, that's rough. That is rough.
That's so sad.
We didn't know it was worth a lot at the time, because you know it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
2015. So
Okay, there you
Yeah,
go.
so you were young and you didn't know.
yeah.
Oh, never rest the
So-
paintbrush on the bottom of the paint cup. You ruin your tip.
I'm sorry. Bug.
Is there a bug?
Attack it. Get it.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
Drown
No, it's just dead.
Wait.
No, it's gone. It is bugged out.
I had my first
Wait,
cast
did
in
it
2nd
fall?
grade.
Did it
I
fall?
wasn't my first broken
If it
bone
fell,
because
did
It
it
fell
jump?
off. It just
Oh.
flew away.
If it-
Don't worry about
Because if it didn't move, if it didn't fly away, I'd grab it and drop into the paint.
it. It's okay.
oh my gosh.
All right, it is a quarter after.
Ah,
I'm gonna put a layer of red on one of these Skataris.
Wed.
Wed. I have a little thing where I can't say R's and W's.
yeah.
Yeah, a little. They used to take me out of class in like 5th
Oh,
grade.
put you in like a speech thing.
Put me in a private. So the school was so small, we basically went to the boiler room. It was like you and your speech therapist. You went to the boiler room for half an hour to an hour.
That sounds
Because
like
they had no other private space to.
'Cause we had no other
sit in.
private
that
space.
sounds like how the start of a horror movie happens.
It does, doesn't it? And then because I had a couple of things, I had a bit of a stutter when I was a kid. And if I get like super tired or super stressed out, you'll hear me like I'll just start to say something but pause for a long time.
Right, because you're processing internally
right.
and externally at the same time.
And then I have difficulties with words that have both R's and W's. So the last name of Ward is fantastic. Fantastic name.
Because you just want to call yourself Rod
Because I just can't
or
say it.
whatever, just like anything else
Oh,
but
So
Ward.
we have that Dinosaur Island
What was your
like
dad
dice
say?
rolling
Warren,
game.
right?
Again,
Warren,
with the
right?
Charizard thing.
I can't say it at all. Like I have to
Eli
stop and
does
be
it,
like
laughs,
roar.
and does it, but
and
me and
right.
my entire friend
I don't remember what
gets
phrase it was the other day,
absolutely
but, like,
pressed.
Uh huh.
I was talking to Mom
And then after that,
and we were playing video games and we came across this
Oh,
phrase in the game where
we
it's just
started
like, that's
fighting.
impossible to say.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And we're
We
like, say that
actually
3 times
started-
fast. And Matt
we,
wasn't
started
in the
running,
chat, so he didn't know,
and,
right?
Yeah.
He's just on the couch, and I keep
and
saying this
McKay,
word,
he was probably
and
the
I
fastest
stare at
kid on
him,
stage,
and like
just
I'm trying
runs
to
him
say the
down.
word,
Oh my gosh.
and he's like,
it's just
what
like
is going
down,
on? And he's like saying
straight
something. I'm like, you
pushes
say
him,
it
'cause,
3 times
at the
fast.
time,
And he
most
starts to, and he's
some
like,
elementary school
never
don't
mind.
have big kids, so they don't really have much people
It's like
watching.
red
So no
leather,
one
yellow
saw
leather
it
type of thing,
happen.
but not
So be
that.
careful. We can't talk over too much because it's all 4 mics is on one feed.
That's 2.
But yeah, oh, and then we just have silence. No,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's one of the things. Like, even as an adult, sometimes these days when it creeps up, it's just like, yeah, I just can't say those things.
Yeah.
I can say the phrase for the Liberal Party, being that it is left wing,
Liberal? What's
but
a
I
liberal?
literally cannot say the Conservative. It's very difficult for me to say right wing.
Right.
So then people think I'm making fun of it. I'm like, no, I can't say R's and
Literally,
W's.
like, those things
so I have to
are-
pause.
I can't say. I have a hard time saying girls. Like, I have a deep guttural
Girls?
g. Like
Really?
girls. Like I can't say without saying like girls.
Girls.
Do you have that for other things like gulls?
Like burger. I can't say burger normally. Like burger.
Yeah.
Burger.
It gets
Because it's
caught in
that
your
deep-
throat.
It gets caught in my throat. Like burger.
Hypothesis.
I can say hypothesis.
Yeah, that's a whole different.
Like burger.
weird speech thing.
Girl.
Can you
Like it goes really deep in my
Can
throat.
you say
Yeah.
the fear of long words?
I don't know what the word is, but
I don't know, but I can say
The fear-
onomatopoeia,
the
which is
fear-
one of my favorite words.
The
Onomatopoeia is great.
fear of long words is literally the longest word in the world.
I don't know.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
That's
No,
the
it's-
longest
it's
word.
That is the
something with-
longest word.
It is?
Yeah,
one of the longest ones.
anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Yeah, there's literally one that takes over like a minute or two just to pronounce.
Oh, that's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
No, what? It didn't even take you a minute. It only took you 5 seconds.
And if you, what is it? And if you get the best of me, you find it quite atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have favorite words?
Gazebo
Ooh, that's a good word.
and macadamia.
Macadamia is good.
What words do I like? I like words like
I also like squish.
squish.
I like the word moist.
I was
I
gonna
don't mind
say,
the word
like,
moist.
moist seems to be a word that bothers people, but squish is right there with moist.
Ethereal.
Is it?
I like the word ethereal.
Ooh, ethereal is a good word.
It's a solid word.
Okay, I think I'm gonna stop painting because if I start another, I don't know if I'll be able to finish it before we
I
stop.
like the word external.
That's a good word too.
I really like defenestration.
Exoskeleton.
Oh, yes.
Defenestration.
Defenestration is just a fun word to say, and it means the act of throwing someone or something out of a window.
Oh,
And I just love the fact that there's a word for that.
yeah.
That it has happened so many times. Somebody was like, I'm tired of saying throw somebody out a window. I'm just going to say
Listen.
defenestrate them.
In English, we don't have enough words, right? Like, I want more words. Because
I'd be
like
down for more
in some
words.
languages, like they
Words.
have lots of words for like different kinds of sadness. We only have one sad, right? We only have one word for each of
Well, there's like melancholy.
Yeah.
What's that?
Do you not know what melancholy is? Like, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic. I can't tell what your level of sarcasm is.
That's something myself I don't even know.
Your level of sarcasm?
What's sarcasm?
I
Okay,
see.
now you're just being 14.
That's fair.
Which I'm not going to hold against you because you are literally 14.
AOS chat is hyping me up with the Lady Olinder.
Nice.
I'm like, listen, I did my best.
Yeah, there is an active Discord for Crazy Squirrel if you're interested in it. This is the Chaos Construction Crew. So we meet once a week to do stuff we don't know how to do
I'm
or we
sad
don't
I
feel
can't be in the
confident.
Discord.
Right? Yeah,
Well,
well,
I was because
we just have to have
What?
rules for things.
What? I don't know why you're. I genuinely don't know why you're staring at me.
you were the one who sent me the invite.
Yeah, and then I asked in the chat and I said, "Hey, can I invite a minor?" And nobody said no, so I did. Somebody explicitly said yes, actually.
Oh, I don't know. We try to keep minors off of the chat just because I like to be careful.
The only reason I sent it, I literally I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask, and then I asked, and everyone was like, yeah, that's fine. And I was like, oh, okay.
Please, Jax. It's the only place I can express my art. All my other friends just.
But
think
the
it's
problem is,
nerdy.
if I let you in, then I have to let all of the other underage people in.
But
And
then
it's
again,
it causes us a
Unfortunately,
lot of
unfortunately,
like,
Nimby the Pooh,
stuff.
we do not have commands yet. We gotta get that done.
But Jax,
But
We
I will
don't
let you
have
know our
commands?
Discord.
are they your favorite? Though?
commands for. What kind of
Somebody's
commands
trying
do
to
they
get the
want?
Discord, and I'm like,
Some
I
people
gotcha.
need to hype the Discord then.
I'm trying to put the Discord link in the chat.
I want to hype it up, but I can't because I can't be in it.
That's right.
That's true.
It's just there's a lot of
Facts.
issues when it comes to minors and being online.
Not only that, but like we just don't have the people to
Check and make
moderate
sure
and
we
make
don't
sure
have
that it
bad
stays
people.
safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just don't have the resources for that. So we're gonna prevent the
All right, it's in the
the
chat.
chance from even happening.
Okay, so we're at 10-minute mark.
10 minutes.
Do we want to do a check-in on our projects?
Sure thing.
Yeah, but not me first.
But
I'll
not
go
you
first.
first.
I don't got anything else to do besides I got building.
I'll go first. I'll
Doberman.
show off my
Do you
army
want the
of.
close-up? Let me get you close-up.
I have done 6 Dread Scythe Harridans so far.
That's ridiculous.
They are not like the best paint job I've ever done, but they are done, and I don't think it's gonna get like much better than this, so I'm happy.
Good.
I think they look great.
I love them.
Thank
Is this
you.
now? Because when did you start painting? Like painting as an act, not these guys.
It's Ooga Booga.
I don't know. A few months ago.
So still a pretty new painter. Excellent. Well, props to
Oh,
you.
hey, Lonesome Poet. I didn't say hi to you, but hello.
All right. I think that is my haul. If anyone else wants to show off their work.
Give me just a second and
No,
put in the
please.
last
You do.
I don't
couple.
want to show it.
Yeah, you built a lot of stuff. Why don't you show off some of the guys? Because you've got the close-up camera right there. Show off the guys you built.
Fine.
I'll start putting stuff away right now.
Could you move?
Yep. Sorry. Here.
Wait, is there still frosting? Oh, for a second I thought there was frosting on it.
Please don't let there be frosting on it. Can you see?
I got some of my Be Snaga boys done.
Nice.
It's the boys.
The boys.
The boys.
Then we also primed my Herspecs.
Yeah, and your horseback you'd already like pre-magnetized, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, we forgot to prime the parts for the Exocrine.
We can prime stuff before you go home. That's no problem.
This is.
I'm just trying
the
to get in
stores
the
paint.
last few
Plus-
brushes on
My
this.
papa wouldn't mind me staying over for a while because, he doesn't have a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, but I also gotta, we
Gotta
gotta
do life.
get this room pushed over to the next
Life
show.
hard.
Yeah, we got magic
we should
coming
put
up.
the
We gotta
camera
do
back
Tuesday
on.
night fights are coming.
We should put the camera back on regular.
Here, we can
Magic.
show this real quick
Oh,
if you
okay.
want.
Hold on.
Go
Real
ahead
quick.
and
we're
do
here.
I
that.
like magic.
This is
So we
super
got-
awesome.
So what did you? So
Pond
you added
has
your
upgrades.
water.
So I have water, I have sand. I'm gonna do like the clear glue next week, I think, to
Wait,
see.
I didn't get to see it. Show it some more.
Oh yeah.
All right.
you can, like, back it
Dude,
Oh,
I think that looks amazing.
Like a awesome.
I have a
pond.
Kraken that I got for my birthday that I'm not really going to use. If you want, I could put it in there to make it look really
Okay.
nice and
Can I
snazzy.
see the little,
And then we'll pass the
tiny
close-up cam.
overhead?
Or what we could
Yeah.
do, we can magnetize it so we can attach it on and off.
Brandon, you gotta help here. Just put it
Magnetizing
like
the
right here.
Kraken.
Magnetizing the Kraken. I'm gonna put these guys away before I break them.
If you ask me to magnetize anything, I will do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna show off what I built today.
You, dude. All right, what you got, Jack?
This is this piece of orcish terrain, which is hard to show off at a weird angle. But this little door kind of opens and closes if it hasn't glued itself shut yet. It uses a bunch of game board pieces. It uses some bottle caps. There's some random foam bits I
I'm
had.
sorry, I keep tuning you guys out.
There's a comb. And then I think,
worry,
I don't know who's
you're
going to
good.
paint this, but it'll be Brandon or me.
Yes. I will probably take it with me to try and make it look real nice and snazzy.
All right.
Is that what we're doing next week? Is getting tattoos? Just
I wanna
kidding,
be
we're not
here.
gonna get tattoos.
No, you cannot get a tattoo. Like, I'm pretty sure that would be the line your grandpa would draw.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm almost positive that would get me into trouble. So, next week we're going to be back on Tuesday. Do you think we're going to do painting again on Tuesday, or do you guys have ideas?
I want to do because I feel
so
like I'm
close.
just done with the glue bit or the
Okay.
painting bit,
Okay.
right? I don't need to do more paint. I'm okay with it.
Give me a second.
And then I want to, so I think I'm going to try and do my glue thing. So I need to get some clear Elmer's glue this week. That's
Okay,
what
we
my
need
goal
clear
is.
Elmer's glue and some Mod Podge, I think would be good.
Yeah, Mod Podge would be nice just to have.
Well,
Okay.
next Tuesday I will be painting, but I won't be here. I'll be painting while I'm watching the stream.
There you go. Well, then you
Nice.
can chat with us because nobody chatted with us today.
Hey, we had a few people.
Sam's
Let's see, we got Nimmy the Pooh that says, "That's so creative."
So, and then
Thanks, Nimmy. I don't know who you're talking to, but I'm going to assume it's me
Has
because I'm the
Sam's
best.
Fun said anything yet?
Let's see.
and
They
I want to
just
thank,
said hello earlier. That's all that your
want to
friend
thank
said.
Brandon for being here for the last couple of weeks. He was also like our
Yes.
test on can we get a fourth mic working. So we're going to start looking and seeing if we can bring in some experts, experts being people that know more than us, to talk about different things, and we'll see how that goes because we know we're in the
Yes.
middle of the day and that
Yes,
can be
but
tougher.
Next
Yeah,
time
yeah.
I'm here, we must do magnets.
We must do magnets.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
The next time you're
Okay.
here, we're going to do magnets.
I'm
Okay.
gonna teach you guys how to do magnets instead of just doing it for you next time.
That would be nice.
That would be
That's what
awesome.
we're all about.
You
All right,
guys-
y'all. We appreciate you joining in today. We'll talk to you
Thanks.
later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Terry said.